Miami, the Playboy's paradise. Pretty girls, fast cars. That's just a facade.
This shit in 3D. I know some niggas won't be me. Ayy, I know some niggas won't be me. Yeah, this shit look 3D. Yeah, this shit in 3D. I know some niggas won't be me. Ayy, I know some niggas won't be me. Yeah, this shit look 3D. Ayy, yeah. I was never in the car with them niggas. I was a shark to them niggas. Wouldn't get caught with them niggas. I seen a flaw in them niggas. Wouldn't get far with them niggas. Couldn't employ none of them niggas. Pray to Allah for them niggas. I put that claw on them niggas. I break a jaw on them niggas. Better go ask my slaughter these niggas. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. I am a boss to these niggas. I couldn't floss with these niggas. Had to back off for these niggas. It's weird when I talk to these niggas. Ain't enough heart in these niggas. I throw the knife to these niggas. Fuck with a few, but you know I'ma spark with my niggas. How much I'm parked in my niggas? A product of murder work. I am that ball with them niggas. Tell them niggas they was scared of me, nigga. I come from robbing and starving them niggas. I'm a starter niggas. I caught some cases in Waco. I was a part of them niggas. I come from fighting in GB. Yeah, that shit look 3D. Ain't too many niggas see me. I know some niggas won't be me. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. That boy ain't from my hood. Fuck nah. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. Bitch, get some money, cause that what you ought to do. Better watch out who you motherfucking talking to. Step in designer. You know I be too wavy. Came to the spot and Lil' Mama went too crazy. Hand in the bowl, I beat some. Castro, mama always said I beat some. Did that. Bitch, I'm everywhere like Wi-Fi. Password, left him on the scene, that's a walk by. Out of there. Playing with the cash, boy, you dead wrong. Dead wrong. Now your mama gotta buy a headstone. Headstone. Don't give a fuck what the tongue by. Ayy. Don't tell a nigga what to smoke by. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. That boy ain't from my hood. Put that little cat in the backwood. FN on me, the back end on me. Now watch out, little homie, you know I be on it. It was gangsta in that water then. It was giving if you wanted it. We saw the money and we wanted it. If it was problems, it we doing it. It was gangsta in that water then. It was giving if you wanted it. We saw the money and we wanted it. If it was problems, it we doing it. Not a blemish on my image, I'm eternal, I'm eternal. Ain't no promise I'ma see tomorrow. Yeah, something about my name, make a fuck nigga stay in they lane. Burn them up and turn them up internally. I feel like I'm eternal, yeah. I've been living longer than the Lord. Boy, if I ain't believing God, I won't see nothing but them wild. Let her tell him you a king. You will never reach me cause I'm tied to a chick, dog. Nah, I ain't no regret, dog. Standing on the business, everything you want, I know how to get it started. I'm like a cigarette, you want smoke, you get lit up.
Salute. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, because I don't see my bubba moving. What's going on this good Saturday, y'all? What is going on? What's going on, Rose?
Not much. I wanted to come up here and show you something, but I just remembered that YouTube is sensitive, so probably shouldn't show it. I just got my little boy with the gun around.
I'm about to say, I already hear where y'all at already.
Yeah.
That's my favorite place, so I already know where y'all at. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That's what's up.
You got
that
it?
is what's up. I'll show them.
Yeah, I'm going to drop that down.
All right, go ahead. Salute to everybody this morning. Good morning, Lalizi. Good morning, Divine. What is going on with y'all this morning? Good morning, BK. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Lovey. Thank you for them cheers. Beautiful. What's up, D-Bird? Flavor up in this thing. What's going on with y'all this morning? I just put you backstage. Rose, let me know if you want to come back up. What is going on with y'all? Right, I want to go to the gun range too. That's like my getaway. You know what I'm saying? Go shoot some of them things off. I'm gonna make that a trip for me next weekend. You know what I'm saying? Definitely hit that thing up. I ain't been in a while. I used to go all the time. But good morning. How did y'all sleep? I swear to God, I got to this spot and I slept very well last night. I slept all night. Thankful for it. So I told you I was gonna Aliza said my oldest son just left. He came in from Arizona. Now he's headed to California. He's a moving person, ain't he? Ain't nothing like when them kids come to visit, boy. Ain't nothing like it. I was supposed to get one of the G babies today, but I, changed my mind. I'm gonna wait till next weekend to get them. Ain't nothing like, giving you some you time to recoup from the week, especially when it's a long week. Man, I was OT yesterday and it was all nice and warm. I had my shorts on. I came back here last night freezing. The hell is going on? Cold as hell. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? So I told y'all I stopped eating fast food like that. Man, when I tell you I can see the difference in my body from me not eating fast food and me cooking more and just being on the move, making sure I'm stretching, making sure, you know what I'm saying, doing my little squats and all that stuff. Man, I can tell the difference in my body. Man, it's amazing. I love it. I love it, man. Ain't nothing like taking care of yourself, man. Ain't nothing like it. Nothing like it. I definitely said I was gonna show y'all the news and get caught up because we ain't watched it in a couple days. I definitely want to get caught up on the news. I'll make sure I'm doing it right so I can bring it up on the screen. Hold on, I got y'all. Do this. Share screen. I don't know why I got two of them open over here. I hope this is the right one. If it's not, I'll just change it, y'all. Let me see the date. Yeah, that's the right one. This is the one I want to show. All right, let's go, y'all, with the news.
Involving Tiger Woods under arrest for DUI following a crash near his home in Florida. Police responding to the scene, Tiger Woods rolling his SUV onto its side. Woods can be seen there in the background. Tonight, Woods is now behind bars, accused of speeding and driving under the influence. The golfing great involved in multiple crashes in recent years, including 2021, when he nearly lost part of his right leg and struggled ever since to make a comeback. ABC's Victor Kendo leading us off tonight with what we know so far.
Tonight, Tiger Woods facing DUI charges after authorities say he crashed and rolled his Land Rover this afternoon.
Our DUI investigators came to the scene here, and Mr. Woods did exemplify signs of impairment.
Martin County sheriffs say Woods was traveling at a high rate of speed and overtook a truck on a 2-lane road on Jupiter Island, not far from his house.
Mr. Woods was overtaking him at a high rate of speed before he clipped the back end and rolled his vehicle over on the driver's door. The individual driving that Land Rover was able to crawl out the passenger door of the car and was identified to be Mr. Tiger Woods.
Police say Woods was not injured and passed a breathalyzer that tested for alcohol, but refused to take a blood or urine test and was arrested for DUI.
Okay, let's stop right there real quick, y'all, right? So let me explain something to y'all. If you pass a breathalyzer, you don't have to take a blood test or a urine test. So they can arrest him all they want to for a DWI, but he could probably get reckless driving or something like he did before, but he's definitely not going to get a DUI. Long as he passed that breathalyzer, that shit going to be thrown out, but he definitely can get reckless driving. Now, remember when we was talking and we was hearing that preacher talk the other day, and how that preacher said that God will literally, you can have everything in the world, but he'll leave you with something missing just so you can depend on him, just so that you can rely on him or pray to him, right? This man is missing something. You wait till I see his face when they show his face. When I say he looks so aged, to be 50 years old, he looks very aged in the face. He looks very stressed out. He's not happy. It's something missing in his life, or that's going on in his life, that he looks very old. Very old. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Tiger Woods, but yeah, he's definitely missing something that he need to be praying about, because ain't no way you 50 years old and you look that old.
In 2021, Woods nearly had to have part of his right leg amputated after the SUV he was driving rolled multiple times outside Los Angeles.
You're stopped in the road, in the middle of the road.
In 2017, Woods was charged with DUI after police say he was found by police passed out behind the wheel of his damaged SUV. He later pled guilty to reckless driving. And in 2009, Woods crashed his Cadillac Escalade into a fire hydrant just feet from his home amid rumors about his marriage to then-wife Ellen Nordegren. This week, the 50-year-old 15-time major champion played in ESPN's indoor TGL League and fielded questions about whether he would commit to playing in this year's Masters tournament set for next month.
I've been trying. It's just this body it doesn't recover like it was when it was 24, 25. Doesn't mean I'm not trying. I've been trying for a while.
President Trump weighing in on the incident late today.
He's got some difficulty. There was an accident, and that's all I know. Very close friend of mine. He's an amazing person, amazing man, but some difficulty. I don't want to talk about it.
David.
You know what kills me? Trump or Orange Man. You could talk about everything else but what you're supposed to be talking about. You got too much going on, sir, for you to be worried about what's going on with Tiger Woods, sir. Too much going on. Too many lies to uncover that you lying about for you to be worried about some damn Tiger Woods. I'm just saying. Hey, Sun Kiss. Man, listen, these people.
Tonight, Tiger Woods is in jail. Florida law requires DUI suspects be held in jail for 8 hours before they can be released on bond. We've reached out to Tiger's team for comment. We have not heard back. But with the Masters just weeks away, his tournament hopes now in doubt. David?
Victor Kendo leading us off tonight. Victor, thank you. This evening, the chaos at America's airports. Overnight, the Senate passing a funding bill that would have paid the TSA workers. But then today, House Republicans rejecting it. And tonight, President Trump signing an order to pay the workers. So what's happening on the Hill, and when will TSA workers see the paychecks now being promised by the president? Here's Rachel Scott.
Hours after the Senate voted to reopen the Department of Homeland Security and pay some 50,000 TSA agents, tonight House Republicans blocking the plan. Senators have already left town.
Are you thinking everything is resolved, working out well? The House is going to do their job?
Well, we'll see.
But House Republicans are not on board. Speaker Mike Johnson attacking the Senate bill for taking out money for ICE and Border Patrol, even though those agencies were already fully funded by the president's domestic policy law.
This gambit that was done last night is a joke.
Democrats hope the partial government shutdown would pressure Republicans to reform immigration enforcement after federal officers killed protesters Renee Good and Alex Preddy in Minneapolis. That didn't happen. The Senate deal left the door open for more negotiation.
Millions of Americans are being inconvenienced all across the country, and there's chaos at airports throughout the land.
Okay, let me stop it right there real quick. Now, let's not forget now that the other day, Trump said that if they didn't pass a bill that he wanted passed for the Republicans not to let it go through. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that conversation from the other day? So, yeah, President Trump making it look good like he signed for them to get paid and get their money. He can make it look good all he want to. We're not going to forget what you said the other day, that you didn't want the bill to go all the way through unless your bill went through. So let's keep that in mind why they're doing all this messiness.
The only thing standing between ending this chaos or not are House Republicans.
But tonight, House Republicans won't budge.
I spoke to the president a few moments ago. He understands exactly what we're doing and why, and he supports it.
Now President Trump going around Congress, ordering DHS to start paying those TSA agents. DHS saying they should start seeing paychecks on Monday.
David, the question tonight, how long will these TSA workers keep getting paid as this partial government shutdown drags on? Right now, there is no end in sight, and Americans are left to wonder as lawmakers leave town for a 2-week recess. David.
Rachel, thank you. On this note tonight, travelers in these long lines with their own words tonight for Congress, and the TSA workers asking why they're repeatedly being used as political pawns. Here's Steve Osunsami.
With the promise of a paycheck on Monday, travelers tonight are hoping that TSA officers will come back to work and end the frustrating lines through security at America's airports.
It is snaking around the whole outside. We're not even inside the building yet.
In Baltimore, it's a 3-hour wait, and there were few kind words for members of Congress who still haven't agreed on giving the TSA their regular pay.
Every member of Congress, Senate and House should be put in the back of these lines and experience this.
TSA workers missed another full paycheck today, and some of them tell us they're tired of being pawns in political fights and needing food pantries to feed their kids.
I've heard there will be many more people who are considering quitting just because of the fact that we're in danger of shutdowns all the time here. This is our third shutdown within 6 months. And at this point, today marks the day where we are at 50% of this fiscal year. We've been in an unpaid status.
Across the country, nearly 3,500 unpaid TSA workers didn't go to work on Thursday, leading to these 4-hour lines in Houston. In Atlanta, where in the mornings the lines have been hours long, they want this over.
I think that they're not working for me. I think that they're working for themselves. They're working for their party. And I think that they need to do the job. And if they're not doing the job, we need to kick them out.
The nation's...
You know what's crazy that I thought about with this, y'all? So the TSA people have been paid in months, right? Think about not being paid in months. All of a sudden, y'all about to get paid. Not only are you about to get paid, but you about to get paid a big check, right? So that means that on top can y'all hear me? Because my stuff went straight out. Just flashed out. Somebody in the chat, let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. So on top of y'all not getting paid, y'all about to get paid this big paycheck, and guess what's about to happen? They're going to tax the hell out of it. They're going to tax that check so hard that it ain't gonna make no sense. Like part of that negotiation should have been no taxes out of them checks because we was patient enough to wait so long. And this government is weird. Just weird.
Since TSA workers are now being told that they will start getting paid for their last 3 pay periods on Monday and that money will come by direct deposit. They're also being told that come tomorrow, they'll need to start coming into work on their normal schedules. David?
And of course, we'll continue to follow it all for them. Steve, thank you. There is breaking news at this hour in the war in Iran. ABC News tonight has learned 12 American service members have been injured, some seriously, after an Iranian missile and drone attack on a base in Saudi Arabia. Also tonight, hear what sources are now telling ABC News what Secretary of State Marco Rubio has told U.S. allies about how long this war could last. Tonight, global oil above $100 a barrel, the Dow losing nearly 800 points today alone. The NASDAQ and S&P 500 down as well. Matt Rivers tonight on these American service members seriously injured. Let's go to him live from the region again tonight. Matt, what have you learned?
Yeah, David, we are just learning that those 12 U.S. service members were injured earlier today at a U.S. air base in Saudi Arabia after that Iranian attack. 2 of them seriously wounded as this war rages on.
Tonight, sources telling ABC News Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Yeah, son, kiss. Let's think about it. Because I don't have it happen to me, especially in the nursing field, where I was owed money. And then you get that money that they owe you because they don't fuck your check up or whatever the case is, or didn't calculate all your money. When you get that messed up piece that they messed up, it got taxes taken out of it, correct? So you're getting taxed twice. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then with this war, like y'all asking for $200 billion to fight for another 2 to 4 weeks. Meanwhile, with all the disasters that's been happening to the world, we don't have no FEMA. I don't know if anybody actually realized that there is no FEMA. with all the destruction that's been going around everywhere. You know, FEMA is usually the organization that'll come through and help and you know, help with your property if it's damaged and all that good stuff. It ain't no FEMA. They ain't saying nothing about fixing that neither. Man, y'all better pay attention.
Rubio told G7 leaders in France the war in Iran could last another 2 to 4 weeks.
We are on or ahead of schedule in that operation and expect to conclude it at the appropriate time here in a matter of weeks, not months.
2,200 Marines are set to arrive in the Middle East any day now, and up to 1,500 paratroopers from the 82nd Airborne preparing to deploy, sparking speculation the Pentagon is preparing for a possible ground offensive in Iran. But tonight, Secretary Rubio saying the U.S. can still achieve its goals without putting boots on the ground.
We can achieve them without any ground troops, without any.
Those troops headed to the region as the U.S. looks to break.
Is y'all screen froze on y'all side? There we go. Okay, I see it now. Because it looked like it was froze.
Iran's chokehold on the
There we
critical
go.
Strait of Hormuz.
My bad, y'all.
Sending shockwaves through global energy markets, oil and gas prices skyrocketing. Global oil prices tonight above $100 a barrel. Gas prices in the U.S. closing in on $4 per gallon. Drivers in many parts of the country already paying more than that to fill up. Prices up more than $1 since President Trump started the war.
And David, back to that.
Y'all tell me how much y'all gas is where y'all at. Tell me how much y'all gas is. Because this is just crazy to me. It's crazy. Because I know for a fact that diesel in some places is definitely over $5. Definitely over $5 something a gallon. It's crazy. When I say craziness, it's crazy and it's about to affect everything. I don't know why people seem to think that it's not about to affect everything, because it definitely is. This war, this oil, and don't think, you know, remember that plant that we were talking about, that oil plant caught fire. That all this stuff is affecting everybody in some sort of way. It's affecting everybody. The trucks need diesel to bring stuff to the stores. It's affecting everybody. It's crazy. Some kid said, man, gas is $5 and some change in the bag. Man, that's craziness. That's craziness. But you know what's even crazier? That gas prices going up and all the rest of the bills are going up, but ain't nan soul pay going up, is it? Is it? Everybody that's supposed to function in the same way they've been functioning, paying even higher bills, but ain't nobody worried about the American citizens' pay, their money, none of that. In the truck industry, I haven't seen any brokers or anybody getting extra money because diesel's going up. Sunkist said 470 maybe if you find a cheap spot. Yeah, I would most definitely use, you know how they have the gas apps where you get, you know, money back gassing up. Usually on those it'll tell you, or even if you Google it, where's the cheapest gas near me, it'll kind of tell you where the cheapest gas is. Man, and be careful about what gas stations you go to, because some of this gas seemed a little thinned out to me. That's just my personal opinion. But to me, some of it seemed thinned out. I actually even learned that if you gas up at certain times a day, I can't remember. I don't want to get it wrong. I'll tell you wrong. I know if either if you gas up at night or gas up during the day, one of them had more bubbles than the other one, so you'll get more gas. I want to say is if you gas up like early peak morning hours, you'll get more gas than you'll get bubbles. That's what I want to say. It's crazy. Rose said I'm paying like 406 down here in Texas. That's super though. That's for super. Yeah, I'm paying for super too, and that's about what it is, Rose. I'm actually paying for a super plus 93, so definitely paying for something. What shit is just it's nothing we can do about it. Ain't nothing we can do about it. The only thing that we can do is don't make blank trips. Don't be wasteful with your use of gas. And I'm talking about even gas in your house. Even cooking gas. They saying think smart about all of that. Sunkist says she used 89 for gas. Man, I'm telling you, this world is crazy right now. What's up, Beezy baby?
To that breaking news, we now know that 12 U.S. service members were injured in an Iranian attack on this U.S. airbase earlier today in Saudi Arabia. 2 of them seriously wounded. We also know several aircraft were damaged as a result of that attack. More than 300 U.S. service members, the Pentagon says, have been wounded since this war began. At least 13, David, have lost their lives.
Matt Rivers on the breaking news from the region again tonight for us. Matt, thank you. Meantime, back here in the U.S. tonight, the deadly crash of a tour helicopter in Hawaii. The helicopter going down right into the ocean. At least 3 people killed and the urgent rescue effort for others on board. Here's Morgan Norwood.
Tonight, 3 people are dead and 2 others flown to the hospital after a tour helicopter crashed off this Hawaii beach. Overturned wreckage bobbing in the water. Officials say the helicopter plummeted into a sandbar off the island of Kauai just before 4 p.m. Thursday, about 30 minutes after taking off. A pilot and 4 passengers on board. The Coast Guard and Good Samaritans racing to the scene. It's the latest in a number of chopper crashes on Kauai. In 2024, a pilot and 2 passengers were killed after the NTSB says their helicopter broke apart after encountering turbulence.
And David, in a statement tonight, Airborne Aviation, the operator of that tour helicopter, calling this crash devastating, adding they're cooperating with the NTSB's investigation. David?
Morgan Norwood reporting. Thank you. We move on now to a brazen security breach tonight, the hack.
She's so pretty. Hey, Mama T. Afternoon to everybody. I see Sunkist says, I always fill up at a half a tank. Once my shit gets to half a tank, I'm at the pump. I don't know if that makes a difference, but that's what I try to do too. Like that's what my mom and them always kind of taught us. Like if your gas gets to a half a tank, you need to be trying to fill it back up to full. I always do that. Now look at this, y'all, with this FBI crap they got going on with these hackers.
Involving the head of the FBI, his personal email, private email and photos posted online, and who's allegedly behind it. The FBI now responding, and here's our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas now.
Tonight, cyber warfare unleashed, with an Iranian-linked group hacking FBI Director Kash Patel's personal email and posting private messages involving Patel's family and photographs of him at a time before he became director.
As this war continues and as the regime is under tremendous pressure, it wouldn't surprise me to hear that the Iranians are potentially trying to take things to an even higher level than what they've done already.
The hack and posting apparently in direct retaliation for the Justice Department taking down several websites associated with the group known as Handala earlier this month. Tonight, Handala.
So that's letting you know that they can definitely hack anything. Now, the Iranian hackers, if they can hack into the FBI, the head FBI's personal emails, personal photos, oh, baby, we might as well get ready. They already threatened to give all of us a 800 credit score. They already said that they're going to hack into that. Let them keep on playing with them. They'll have such a hard time trying to fix everybody credit back to what it was or what it's supposed to be. Really, if they gave everybody an 800 credit score, they've been threatening us with that. That's the only thing I could do is shake my head.
Handala bluntly describing why they targeted Patel. Quote, while the FBI proudly seized our domains, we decided to respond to this ridiculous show in a way that will be remembered forever. The group claims to have emails, conversations, documents, and even classified files. David, the FBI says the hacked material is historical in nature and involves no government information. And the FBI says the U.S. is offering a $10 million reward for information about the Handala hackers. David?
Pierre Thomas tonight. Pierre, thank you. Tonight, the Secret Service agent assigned to former First Lady Jill Biden has been wounded, accidentally shooting himself in the leg while escorting the former First Lady at the airport in Philadelphia. Authorities say the agent is in stable condition tonight. The wound is not life-threatening. They're calling it a, quote, negligent discharge. The former First Lady was not.
I don't want no security guard that's going to shoot us up in the leg. I don't give a damn if it is on a damn accident. The hell you got going on? What you got going on that you shot yourself in the leg? Because that means that you're clumsy as hell. And I see BZ and Kids from Awesome. I hope they do. Yeah, it was crazy. But I'm telling you, ain't no lie. They've been threatening America with that like maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. They threatened to hack into our system and change everybody's credit score. Man, listen, people crazy.
Hereby. When we come back tonight, what we've just learned from that NASA astronaut who suffered that medical emergency in space. He couldn't talk for 20 minutes in space, and what doctors are saying so far. Also, look at this, a close call on the slopes, a skier performing stunts, missing a child right there by just inches. Also tonight, a frightening road rage encounter, the new arrest this evening. Look at this, like father, like son, the famous football star. This is his 14-year-old son tonight, looking just like his Hall of Fame dad. And the Disney legends have been revealed tonight, and one iconic leader who says it's been the ride of a lifetime. In a moment. Tonight, the case of the alleged Long Island serial killer. Sources telling ABC News the alleged Gilgo Beach killer could change his plea to guilty. Rex Heuermann returns to court April 8th.
Okay,
That's when sources say he could switch his not guilty plea to guilty as part of a plea deal. Heuermann stands accused of killing 7 women whose remains were found on Long Island between 1993 and 2010. A very close call on the slopes in Durango, Colorado. A skier performing a stunt. Look at this, narrowly missing a child. The skier going over in that jump, just missing the child. The skier saying he didn't see the little snowboarder until the last second. When we come back here tonight, the astronaut and what he reveals about that medical scare in space, what he couldn't do. And like father, like son tonight, look at this, the young quarterback looking just like his Hall of Fame dad. Can you guess who his famous dad is? We'll be right back. To the index of other news tonight, a driver arrested in a road rage encounter in Southern California. A cyclist capturing this BMW in a bike lane, appearing to trail him and another cyclist in Newport Beach. One cyclist veering off the road to avoid being hit. A passenger in the BMW then throwing water at them. Police arresting Samir Weiss and seizing his car now. Weiss is now charged with assault. The NASA astronaut who suffered that medical scare offering new insight tonight, Mike Fink, says he suddenly could not speak for 20 minutes on the International Space Station.
Now, you tell me why he got a plea deal. Usually, if they offer you a plea deal, BZ, and some kids, the reason why they'll offer you a plea deal is because either you have more information or they're trying to get you to tell about other stuff that you did wrong, or about where some actual bodies are and circumstances like that. That's what I know, that they that's the only reason probably why they will offer him a plea deal. He has something to offer them. Other than that, he wouldn't be getting no damn plea deal. You already off 7 people already. What kind of damn plea deal do you need, sir? You still want to spend the rest of your life in there. Just saying.
His crew, of course, noticing him in distress. It prompted that first medical evacuation for NASA. Fink now saying doctors believe it was not choking or a heart attack, but he's still undergoing tests to determine what it really was. Well, like father, like son tonight, Peyton Manning's 14-year-old son catching attention online for his football skills.
I knew that's whose son it was. I didn't have to see his face, didn't have to see his daddy's face. That's the way he did that stance back and shot that ball. He looked just like his daddy.
Look at this. Marshall Manning running through quarterback drills during training in Chattanooga. The video has sports fans comparing Marshall's moves to his dad, from the way he ducks, holds the ball high, and his overall form. Looking pretty good there. When we come back here on the broadcast tonight, honoring Disney legends, including Bob Iger, this new list just out tonight, and you've got to see it.
ABC World News Tonight with David Muir, sponsored by Cobenfy.
Tonight, the new list of Disney legends. They're in a league of their own.
Tonight, 70 years since the gates of Disneyland opened in Anaheim, California, and the words of Walt Disney.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
There have been those inspired by Walt who have helped shape Disney into the company it's become. For nearly 40 years now, the prestigious Disney Legend Awards, a select few who've made an indelible mark on Disney. The 2026 honorees just announced, including ESPN anchor Chris Berman, producer Jerry Bruckheimer, actress Susan Egan, animator Eric Goldberg, actress Anne Hathaway, Imagineer Kim Irvine, actor Dwayne Johnson, musicians the Jonas Brothers, songwriter and actor Lin-Manuel Miranda, actor Alan Tudyk, and perhaps the most notable this year, the leader of Disney for more than 2 decades, Bob Iger, who has now handed over the reins to Josh D'Amaro. A storybook ending for Bob, a visionary CEO and chairman who worked his way up at Disney, beginning at ABC News more than 5 decades ago.
I started at this company as a studio supervisor, working on shows like AM America, which is the precursor to Good Morning America, and ABC Sports, and a lot of other things, never expecting that I would end up having the opportunity to run one of the greatest companies in the world.
Under Bob's leadership, Disney acquiring Pixar, Marvel, Lucasfilm, 21st Century Fox.
Now, family, put on the mouse ears.
In 20.
And for those that don't know, I think it's this summer. I want to say it's this summer. Disney has a amusement park that they are opening up in Frisco, Texas. That was the plan. I think that it is set in stone. I think it is due to open this summer, if I'm not mistaken.
2019, opening the Disney Vault with Disney Plus.
That's a big deal. All Disney in one place never existed before. That's going to Disneyland every day of the week.
Growing the parks, there was Shanghai.
Well, look who's here. Your vision, Bob.
Welcome to Shanghai Disneyland.
And setting into motion the newest park in Abu Dhabi.
I saw that image of you, Bob, that you posted. Yes, walking on the property that will one day be Disneyland. When Josh and I first visited, we stood on that same property, and you look at the water and you look at the sand, and you think, well, we can do this.
A friend and mentor to so many of us, I asked Bob about something he wrote in his book, The Ride of a Lifetime.
At the end of this grand sort of experiment, this voyage of yours, that you still feel like the little kid from a simpler time, a simpler place. And that has been one of the keys to your leadership. Does that still hold true?
It does, David. You know, first of all, I remember watching the Mickey Mouse Club on a small black and white home in Brooklyn, New York in the mid-50s. And who would have ever dreamed that one day I'd be running the company that guy that created that program created or started. But yes, I think humility is very important, and really remembering where you came from and who you were, because in reality, you know, we're still made up of the same DNA as we were when we were born, and that's how I view myself. But deep down, I don't feel like a different person at all.
Just a testament to your success. Bob Iger with a lesson for us all. Stay true to who you are. He certainly did. Wait.
That is the news. That is the news. And that is definitely correct. Stay true to yourself. That is correct. What's going on with y'all? Let me drop the link. Come here, Beezy. Bring yourself up here, ma'am. What y'all got going on this good Saturday? This old good Saturday. This good cold Saturday. Because it's definitely cold out there. I ran out there to grab me some damn coffee. And I definitely was freezing. So hoodie up. This is feel like fall outside. It definitely doesn't feel like spring. For sure. Beezy baby,
Hey,
what's going on? How you feeling?
I feel all right. I ain't too long woke up.
Lord, I ain't get up till like probably like 11 something. I had got up, took me a shower, went and grabbed me some good old McDonald's coffee. I was listening to the chaos. You know what I'm saying?
I listened to a little of Mahala. Dion told me, she was like, you was snoring this morning on the panel. And I asked Lex, I said, why you didn't mute me? He told me I did.
Lord, I had started watching it last night. Like I literally got through, I think his music, and I was asleep. I was asleep. I swear last night, like, yeah, I'm gonna stay up and I'm gonna be up tonight. Man, shit. My body was like, sir, you don't shower, baby. You don't had you a good week. Go to sleep.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I did. I went to sleep and I slept well. I think by the time I woke up, he was actually coming to bed. That's when I woke up. I was in there knocked out. I ain't hear nothing.
I don't even remember the last thing I heard on the panel. I know Mahala and them came up there, and that was it.
I heard my hair. I heard Big Daddy, and I heard Jazz was messy last night. You know what I'm saying? I definitely heard about them being messy.
Was they?
I ain't gonna repeat nothing because y'all know we don't bring nothing of that over here. But I definitely heard they were being messy.
I'm gonna have to
Just
go
gonna leave
back
that there.
and
Go
watch
back
it.
and go back and watch it, baby. Sunkist said it's 68. It's supposed to be 77 today. Man, it is cool. When I say it's cool, I'm definitely gonna be hoodied up today. We definitely be stepping out for a minute today. It's cold as hell out there.
It's supposed to rain this week.
See, I'm not with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not with it. It's about this time. It be a lot of sunshine going on.
Yep,
Yeah,
when
I
I
got
looked
back
at
here
the,
yesterday.
let me
It was
see.
terrible.
Yeah, they said it was cold last night.
Man, cold ain't the word. I'm telling you, I pulled back up in town, did my 1-2s that I usually do. You know what I'm saying? Getting my truck ready for the next week. Man, I hopped out of that truck to get in that car. Man, it was so damn cold. I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah, the high supposed to be 68 down here, and the low 53.
No. Definitely
I
gotta
got
dress
a
warm.
my niece graduating this year. She finna get ready to go to prom, so we gotta take her to. She trying to find her something to wear after prom to the little parties and stuff. So we gotta Well, I'm gonna get up in a minute and put on some clothes so I can get her out the way.
Okay. Well, Sunkist said, damn, we just finished having a heat wave over here. It's been like damn near 90. She said she appreciate that little break. I be appreciating the break from the heat too, but damn, it ain't gotta be this damn cold.
Okay.
It's not gotta be this cold. And I'm anemic too, so it affects anemic people's bodies a little different when they get cold. It almost is like a shock to your damn bones. That's how I be feeling. I don't know if other people who are anemic can agree with that, but anytime we feel that all of a sudden a cold is almost like a shock to your bones where it make you like clench your body up. Yeah, but that's how I
I'm
was
anemic
last
too.
night. As soon as I hopped out that truck, I was like, what in the hell is going on here?
But other than that, I ain't gonna be doing nothing when I get home.
Yeah, I'm just gonna relax this weekend. Think I'm gonna take an extra day off just to, you know what I'm saying? Just to relax. Just to relax.
You deserve it though.
Man, listen, sometimes when you just steady going, man, you have to take an extra day or two just because I always feel like my weekends be so short. And I mean, I just want to relax and don't feel like my weekend being rushed or any of that stuff. I want to be able to enjoy the weekend. So I think I'm gonna make my weekend a little longer than what it usually is. Hop back in around Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
I've been going hard, so I deserve to take that little break and to relax a little bit, pour into myself some. I know I'm gonna definitely hit the nail shop up, go get my nails redone and everything. Yes. Yeah, man. If your body is telling you, son, kids, that you need to relax a little more, you definitely should. I don't know what this upper respiratory sinus thing that's going on with me and Lack, but it's almost like we can't shake it. Like we'll start feeling better and everything, and then we'll get slammed with it again. And my body, that's why I've been going live so late, because my body has been going through that shock every morning when I'm waking up. Like I'll be feeling good during the day, and then when I first wake up in the morning, it's like I'm feeling so bad.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to figure that out. What's going on with that? But it's definitely probably something in the air, because I'm talking to my friends from New York and they kind of going through the same thing. That's why I don't be with like how you go in the grocery store, because I think people in Texas got a big problem with space.
Mm-hmm.
You go inside the store, they right up on your ass, like right behind you and shit. Like, pardon you, like, why are you right behind me like that? Like, give me 10 feet. Give me 10 damn feet.
Then sometimes them kids nose be running, they be holding on to the buggies and stuff.
Man, I'm telling you, that's why you gotta wipe them buggies down before you put
Yep.
them babies in. You gotta wipe them buggies down. They even have these like cloth bumper things that you can actually put over the piece where they sit in at, so that
Yeah.
they not touching it and sitting right on it. I love those. I love them. That's why I kind of didn't get. I was supposed to grab one of our grandsons this weekend, and I didn't grab him because, for one, I wasn't feeling 100% myself, and I would hate to get the baby sick because it's so hard for them to fight it. Especially when you're dealing with preemie babies,
Yeah.
you want to be extra careful with them. And even though they big, he's a big boy. Even though he's big and healthy right now, I always think about that. From me being in the healthcare field, you never want to tamper with giving them something that they'll have to fight off, because their immune system ain't like other babies' immune systems.
Yeah.
So
My
be real
youngest was
careful.
a preemie baby, and he used to get sick so quick.
Yeah,
So
man.
I know about that part right there.
Yep. And then it's been a lot of RSV. For those who don't know, that's a respiratory infection that babies tend to get. It's been a lot of adults getting it, especially older adults. And when the older adults get that, it takes them down a little harder than it would take a baby down. And that's been flooding around everywhere, because I don't heard people down here say that they had that. I don't heard people up in New York say that they had that. So y'all just be cautious, man, when y'all in these stores and around these people going to family gatherings. Just be really careful, because man, it's so many germs flying around here, and people that don't keep up on their health and don't keep up on their hygiene. Like, just be careful. Just be careful. Salute, Big Stacks. What's going on with you?
Hey, Big Stack.
Sunkist said I had to get on somebody for being all up on me at the checkout like 2 days ago. The cashier was like, "Sir, please back up." Man, and what's crazy is that's a grown up. You shouldn't have to tell a grown up to give me 6 feet.
For real.
First of all, it's already weirdos out here. And second of all, it's germs, sir. Like, they be killing me with all of that. Prize baby, what's going on with y'all? What's going on? Sunkid said that her son was a preemie too, man. You never want to play with them preemies' health at all. Man, you want to be extra careful that you ain't bringing no germs or none of that to the house.
Hey,
Sure.
Prize.
What's going on with you today, Prize? What you got going on? Come and
My
tell us
son,
something good.
he was with 3 pounds, 10 ounces,
Oh, he was little.
and then he wasn't eating. So he went to 2 pounds and 8 ounces, and then they let me go home. But I used to go down there, to see him. He stayed in there a month, but when he got home and got to that cereal bottle,
It was over.
it was over. He got so
It's-
big.
They always seem to get real fat once you get them on that cereal. Like Mr. Man, I'm telling you, when I say he is fat and plump, he's way bigger than his sister. And then his daddy gonna introduce him to regular food already. And when I say he is, if you eating, he's definitely trying to fight you for some food. He's definitely trying to fight you for some food. When they was born, they were definitely good weights. They wasn't too small. He did have a lot of respiratory problems where his sister came right home, but he didn't. We made sure we was down there. We was down there a lot. We was down there a lot. Price said that her son was 2 pounds 4 ounces. Man, listen. When I say to you, we was down at the hospital. We even, you know how they have the cameras now, y'all, over the cribs where you can like watch the babies and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if the people thought that. I don't know what they thought at the hospital. That's why you have to be more. That's why I always say be an advocate for your family members, even the babies when they at the hospital, because you don't never know what's going on when you're not there. So the camera was on. I don't know if the nurse was just young in them or just didn't realize or forgot that it was a camera there. So the baby, like I said, was already having respiratory problems already. And me and the other G-mom, we on the camera checking on him. It's first thing in the morning. The nurse is changing his diaper. You know how like sometimes when you have a blanket on the baby and you go to change their diaper and they be moving their arms and the blanket might fall on them, you automatically as a parent, grandparent, whatever, you're going to automatically move that blanket off their face, especially if they're having respiratory problems. Like this heifer just kept on changing his diaper and left the blanket on his face.
Oh, no.
When you somebody that went up to the hospital and cut the fuck up.
I know you did.
Man, I called every manager, supervisor, bitch, head of the fucking department. I'm not motherfucking playing with y'all retarded bitches. And if that bitch better not come nowhere near my grandson.
I don't think I would have acted up too. Shit.
Man, I cut up. And then when they got ready to, one thing about these hospitals is they're always about making a dollar. It could be literally nothing wrong with you. You can be okay to go home. They're going to try to squeeze a couple more days, whatever they can do legally to try to charge your insurance. They're going to try to squeeze a couple more days out of their insurance. So he was doing better. He was off all the oxygen and everything. And it was definitely time for him to come home. So my daughter, like, I don't understand, you know what I'm saying, why they keeping him. So I'm like, boom. I'm like, I'm going to go up to the hospital and I'm going to check and see. So, and my daughter told me like he doing his feedings and everything. Like, I just don't get it. So I went up there and was like, what's the problem? She's like, oh, well, they want him to, constantly, eat full bottles. I said, no, baby, eat no full bottle.
Okay.
They might, first thing in the morning, they might down a bottle. That afternoon bottle, they might not down it. They might still be a little full from earlier, depending on how their body digests food. That's just like us eating, right? If you eat a full breakfast, when it comes to lunchtime, you don't tend to want nothing that's super heavy because you ate lunch.
Yeah.
You ate breakfast already. So it wouldn't make sense for him to constantly all day drink full bottles. So the nurse was trying to explain it to me, and when I broke it down to her, like, lady, It's time for him to come home. I don't know what y'all problem is, but don't make me turn up on y'all again. I guarantee you by the next day they had his ass signed the fuck up out of there. See, when they know that you're gonna be an advocate for your family and they know that you're gonna be on their ass, or they'll get your ass gone because they don't want no problems.
And see, they wasn't gonna let my son come home till he was 5 pounds, but they ended up letting him come home. He was 4 pounds 5 ounces because the nurse, one of his nurses, is his godmom. So she lived in Shreveport. That's where he was born at. And she still we still in contact with her. And she called me and she was like, well, they, don't say I told you, but they might let him come home tomorrow if he passed his hearing test. When I tell you I put that car seat in that car and I drove to Shreveport that next morning. He coming home.
Let's
today.
go.
I can't wait.
Price said she had her baby at 28 weeks. And Mama T said they have cameras for the parents in Dallas hospitals. It's always on. Man, I'm telling you, what's crazy is that man, they were acting so stupid because as grandparents, basically when you have active grandparents on both sides, we wanted to do our part. You know what I'm saying? We definitely wanted to give the parents breaks, you know what I'm saying, so they can go home. Man, when I say them people was in that hospital cutting up, that's why, people be so eager to live in the suburbs and all that stuff. And they really give us a hard time about everything. Because when I say that hospital she had her babies at was prejudiced, they was prejudiced. And when I say prejudice, I'm saying prejudice to the point where they was getting mad at us for wanting to stay the night up there with him. Especially after that incident with that blanket, we definitely wanted to stay the night up there. Everybody taking turns and not leaving him at all. And they were just, oh, well, if one of the parents ain't here, the grandparent can't be here. Make that make sense. Man, these people just be retarded. What's up, Freaky C? Don't tell Mama T what to do. She said don't tell her what to do. She said she'll go to sleep when she feel like it. And Price, Black had your asses up last night.
Sure did. I didn't even know I went to sleep.
Yeah, he came and told me the breakdown.
Yeah.
Price said her baby stayed in the NICU for exactly 8 weeks. Sunkid said, imagine our stories being the same. Mine was about 9 weeks. Price said they been stopped that 5 pounds of now they can come home as long as they're eating and everything, their breathing and everything is all right. And now I think it's 4 pounds. Now, as long as they're constantly gaining, and have the suck and swallow breathing, mechanism down, they'll let them come home. That is true. So, I think what a lot of mothers don't realize that if your baby is born underweight, right? Your baby, because I don't know how Texas do they think, but I know in New York, if your baby is born under a certain weight, your baby is eligible for a Social Security check until your child is 5. I don't know if y'all knew that. Yeah, I know in New York is definitely I'm definitely correct with that, especially if your child is hospitalized and they made money off of your child being sick, and they were in the NICU, your child's supposed to get a check.
I wish I knew that then.
Yeah, and a lot of parents don't know that because they don't tell you that. My daughter, she chose not to even wrestle with them about that, because when I had her ask the nurse about it, the nurse said that he didn't qualify. How he don't qualify if y'all got him on a breathing machine? How he don't qualify when he was, her thing was that he was born, he was over 5 pounds. But that weight thing really don't matter. If they are sick, they're sick.
Yeah.
When you have to take time off and you can't work, that SSI check is really to help the family out with having to take time off to be in that hospital. Because let me tell you one thing, if your child is in the hospital and you're not going up to the hospital, they will call CPS on you because that's neglect. Because I know up in New York, they don't play that. Like you have to literally come and visit your child 8 hours a day, or they will call them people on you.
I wish I had known that then. I sure didn't know.
Yeah, you would have definitely had got it for sure. Price said, me too, kids, especially because I breastfed. I was there for every feeding around the clock. She said, Price, right, I breastfed. I was pumping too. They freezer was stocked with my milk. I know that's right. Kiss their minds. Okay. They give it to my son for 7 months. Then they cut it. Yeah, they be on that bullshit. They always want to cut some shit. But they'll leave them other kids, them 10 kids on there forever. Yep. I'm telling you, man, if there are resources and you know that other people are getting them, you can get them too. Never let nobody fool you. Our thing be like how BZ didn't know. Sometimes you got to have people around you that will actually tell you this stuff, and you find out later on that you didn't know this help that you could have got. Meanwhile, you were struggling trying to be there for your baby.
I wanted my baby to come home. I was calling him every hour on the hour. What he doing?
Then they be trying to act like you bothering them. Bitch, I'm not bothering you. And then when I come down there, you act like I'm bothering you because I'm coming down there. So which one is it you want me to motherfucking do? They always act like they got a damn attitude. She said, some kid said, wait, PT, you said they declare neglect if you aren't there for at least 8 hours. Yes, ma'am. Yep. If the parents don't come there and at least spend 8 hours a day, they will call CPS on you.
Dang.
I know that for facts because I don't seen it happen to a family member with a child. Like they actually have a house called McDonald's house that's literally right there by the hospital, and they provide you a bedroom. They provide you all your meals. They actually help you financially. You know, New York, that's one thing I love about New York is that they help their residents. They're really good with, especially when it comes to your child being sick, helping out financially. So they definitely have a house that you can stay at. So it ain't no excuse why you can't make it to the hospital when that house is right there. And it's called McDonald's house, where they live at and stay. You have to be an involved parent. That's for sure.
When I had my baby, we didn't have a NICU down here, so they shipped me to Shreveport. And so when
you must don't live far from there.
Nah, it's like a 45-minute drive.
Okay.
But there was the closest one besides Dallas. So they shipped me down there, and I had him down there. And when I got to come home, I did not want to leave, but I had my other son I had to get. It was just a lot. But he came home. I thought it was going to be months before he came home, the way they had him with all them IVs and stuff everywhere. But no, it took like 6 weeks. He stayed down there 6 weeks.
They be so, man, I'm telling you, when I say you have to pay attention to these doctors. You have to pay attention to these hospitals. Because half that stuff they be doing to them babies and doing to people, they don't even have to do. They just be doing stuff really to run up a check. Like,
I used to ask questions like, why this?
For real.
I used to ask so many questions.
We have to be thankful for the doctors who are real doctors, They give a damn about your health instead of a check.
Yeah.
There's not many of them left. That's for sure. Probably said we have a McDonald's house in New Orleans for the children's hospital. Yeah, that's probably one of the houses that they offer rooms and meals and stuff in for the parents so that they comfortable. Sunkiss said, okay, yes. At Kaiser, if I'm saying that right, they had a house on the grounds for parents with children in the NICU. I stayed there for sure. It's only like 2 weeks though. That's crazy. That's crazy. I live close, so I was at home for the majority of the time. That's good. Like one thing, you know, I had a child that she got sick further down the road, not when she was a baby, but when she got a little older. And when I was given the option of what hospital I wanted her to go to, it was a closer one. I chose the further one because I knew what that further one offered. I knew what they could do for my child if something went wrong. So let's be diligent about the hospitals around you. Be diligent when it comes to this healthcare game because it's a game that they playing for sure. I didn't let them play with me. When I say I ain't let them play with me, I didn't let them play with me at all when my daughter was in the hospital because they actually thought she had cancer. And she had 2 major operations. And I didn't let them play with me. But the hospital we were at was a really good hospital. I know what they offered when it came to that cancer. They knew that I was definitely from the healthcare field, so they knew that I was going to be on top of them. They knew I knew exactly what they was talking about, and that I wasn't going to play no games with them. So it really worked out in my favor. She had a really good doctor. Them doctors was more nervous than I was. I had faith in God. I even had some of my friends, my sisters, them, you know, popped up out of nowhere. And when I say they prayed, we prayed over the doctors and everything because it was something that they hadn't seen before, especially in a young child that age. So, you know what I'm saying, man? That's why I say it's always good to have your army, some praying warriors around you, people that have faith in God, and people that's going to be there for us strong ones when we need them.
Yeah.
Because I think people so often forget about the strong friends, thinking that we can handle everything. And we definitely have our weak moments. I think everybody's weakness is definitely their child, or should be. Their weakness should be their children. Mine's definitely are.
Yep.
And that's what was a time where I think I definitely needed those prayer warriors, and God sent them right to me without me having to even call them. He sent them to me.
My
So I said,
granny
when
was
you
still living then, so I used to call her, or when they came down there to see us or whatever, we'll pray on the phone. Because I used to be ready to come home. Then when I got home, I was so used to staying up there in that hospital, it's like I was home, you know, like hospital sick, if that's what you want to call it. And it rained every day, every single day I was down there, it rained.
I was always my grandma used to say when it rained, it was God crying. That's why I always a lot of people that's why I left New York too, because it's always gloomy there. It's always rainy, it's always cloudy. You know, I had to come to me some sun. Man, it's just man, we better have faith. I'm telling you, we ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't seen nothing yet. That's why I was saying what I was saying yesterday. You know, people be so, oh, I wish I can go back and change this about my life, and I wish I can go back and change this about my life. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing that I went through. because it made me who I am. It made me stronger. It made me learn from my mistakes. It made me who I am.
Yep.
You know, mistakes are to teach you lessons. Sometimes if we don't learn them lessons, gotta show us again.
Yep. Harder too.
Mm-hmm. People be wondering why they be getting the same, the same shitty ass nigga, same shitty ass man. Why you keep on getting the same thing over and over again? Because God keep on trying to teach you the lesson, and you keep failing.
Yep.
You gotta question yourself, look at yourself, and see why you failing. Mm-hmm. Must be craziness. No, she ain't down there talking about me. She down there talking about you.
Me?
I know. No. Probably someone Kiss down there talking about me. I know I be chopping up some damn names. I'm telling you, I'll call Lack and be like, "Where is such and such Texas?" And he be like, "Well, pronounce it." And I pronounce it, be all chopped up. My homegirls, I do the same thing with her. It was some town I said that. She said, "God damn it, I told your ass 3 goddamn times that's not how you pronounce it." I said, "Well, goddamn, you know what I'm talking about. Where is that?" I'm always chopping up names. That's why somebody will ask me, "Oh, do you know this actress or actor, or do you know this person?" No, I don't. I don't know names. I know faces. Okay, I know places when I see them. I don't know how to pronounce them. No, I'm not about to say it. Prize. Don't start that. Don't you goddamn start. You hear me? Don't you start. Cause I know I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it wrong. So, uh. I know I'm gonna say it wrong. I always say it wrong. Cause the way I pronounce it is not the way I pronounce it. That's for sure. That is for sure. Let me see what goodness I can pull up out of here for y'all. Hold
Oh,
on.
you gonna when you gonna watch the movie?
I actually watched it,
You
and it was
did?
actually really good. Yes, I said I was gonna watch it again before I got to you because I was watching it, but I was kind of distracted at the same time, and I kept on pausing it. That's a definitely a good movie that you want to go to and take your time and watch it.
Yep, I watched that
Hmm.
thing 3 times. I was like, dang, this is good.
Man, when I say it was good, it was good. And she was so smart. She was super smart.
Yeah.
Super duper smart, man. It just be, man, you don't never know what life gonna give out to you. Man, that's why you gotta live every day like it's your last. When
Yep.
I say live every day like it's your last, you have to live every day like it's your last. Cause you just never know. So did y'all know that Instagram is about to start reading our DMs?
Who?
Instagram.
About to start reading our DMs?
Mm-hmm. So if people are doing anything criminally or anything they ain't supposed to be doing on Instagrams, why would y'all stop? Because they about to be in everything. Ain't nothing private anymore. Especially when it comes to social media. You know, one
Mm-hmm.
thing about social media is almost like a damn hard ass blueprint where once you put on it into social media air, you post it, it's like a footprint almost. It's stuck there.
Yep.
Hmm. So make sure y'all DMs as dry as a motherfucker. You hear me? Make sure they motherfucking dry, cause they ain't playing with your asses. Okay, they is not playing. Let me show y'all. I ain't playing with y'all. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Somebody was talking about it. Hold on. Let me share my damn screen so y'all can see this craziness I'm talking about. Hold on. All right, share here. Let's go here. Hold on, let me unmute this. Y'all can hear it.
Is going to jail. Instagram just put it out there that they're about to start reading everybody DM. You heard what I just said? Instagram just announced that they're about to start reading your DMs. And whatever you say can be held against you. So starting May 8th, Meta is getting rid of end-to-end encryption. And if you don't know what that is, that basically means that those messages that's in your DM, the ones that you ain't supposed to be sending, they know about. They're going to be able to read them. End-to-end encryption is basically your message being scrambled up so nobody won't be able to read it. Now that shit is gone. Meta is basically saying if you want end-to-end encryption, you need to go on WhatsApp. Other than that, your shit is theirs. You got people saying that they're going to use your DMs to train AI, the shit that they've been doing. But then you got to think deeper than that. Once they train AI and AI sees some suspect shit in your DM, what's going to happen? They're going to alert the authority. And once they alert the authorities, your ass is going down. You see, Instagram got a habit of doing shit that nobody didn't ask for. I need you to listen to this. Anything that you put illegal in those chats, they're definitely going to send over to law enforcement. This is the type of shit that make you move different. Move different. You might have to get off of Instagram, man. I'm out. If you're doing something wrong in them DMs,
I'm telling y'all, man, listen, they is not playing. They is not goddamn playing. They ain't playing at all. Now, remember I was telling y'all about that show that they be having where the chefs be competing at. I couldn't show y'all the video yesterday of them feeding the people human flesh, and the people didn't know that they was actually eating human flesh. It was too late. Watch this.
We've been eating people. Watch this.
All right, Chef, can you tell us the 3 secret ingredients that might be found in this amazing sausage that you made for us today?
The 3 secret ingredients that might be found in this sausage are fish liver, human flesh, or shark.
Are those really the 3 ingredients?
Yeah, fish liver, human flesh, or shark.
You guys, is this
separate?
Is that?
And as I said, there's a stigma surrounding this.
We're good. We're good. Let's go on, Brian, please.
All right. Yo. Thank you, Kev. Thank you very much. All right, Joe. Fish liver, shark,
or human flesh.
God help you, it better be shark.
All right, 2. What do you think it's gonna be?
Shark, Tim.
Shark?
The liver is like too obvious, and I don't think it's human flesh, so I think it's shark.
Chef Keith, can you tell us what is the secret ingredient in this dish?
Yes, I'm afraid you're both wrong. It is human flesh.
No.
Whoa.
That's not okay. That's
No,
not all right.
It's a wonderful renewable protein.
Well, hey, all right,
No,
are you
that's
sure?
disgusting.
No, I didn't know it was gonna go like this either.
That's really disgusting.
Chef, are you serious?
Yeah, of course.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna go throw up.
I didn't know it.
That's
Are you okay?
I'm gonna go throw up. I need a bucket.
Wait, just have it. We'll get you something right now. Yeah, bring a bucket in. You guys, come on, get a bucket in here right now. Bring a bucket in here. You okay?
Yeah, that's some next level. So I would have loved to know when I was eating human flesh before I ate it.
This is very popular in my restaurant. You thought it was delicious. You said it was delicious, and I think there's a stigma about it. Think about it. Every day, 60,000 new sources of protein in this country alone.
Would like someone die and then you make it?
How else would we make it?
Oh,
I need
God.
many small villages.
All right.
So you have to understand this. I'm telling you, they've already been doing this. This is how they do it, little by little. I would have lit that dude up. I'm sorry. Like, I know I'm supposed to be Christian, but if you fully tricked me into eating a person, I'm punching you in the face. That's something they should disclose at the beginning. And this is how they start it. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, and then all of a sudden you're okay with it. Just like everything else they've indoctrinated you to believe. Wake up to the truth. Wake up to what's going on. We're in the end.
Y'all see that shit?
They would have needed a whole nother set playing with me.
You ain't lying.
What's
Hey,
going on,
Boogie Bud.
Brian?
Hi, my darling.
Listen.
What I did now?
Have
I'm
you
just
seen
getting
this
here.
show? Have y'all seen this show since? Because I haven't seen this show. Yeah, I'm inclined to believe that after this stunt right here that they pulled, that she sued the shit out of their ass. Cause I would have.
Well,
Me
why?
too.
McDonald's been doing it for years.
Oh, baby, I stopped eating it. You hear me? I'm so
I
proud of
don't eat
myself.
McDonald's.
When I say I'm so proud of myself, like I've been really working on that self-restraint within myself. Man, and usually I'll be quick to go grab me a $5 meal bag or grab me a breakfast sandwich in the morning. Man, I haven't been doing it, and I haven't been doing it because I know what's going on in the industry. I know that everybody ain't lying on you.
Correct.
Everybody ain't lying on you. And I can tell the difference in my body, how I'm already tall already. I can tell the difference from me not eating out constantly. Now, I ain't gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? I don't get that craving to eat somebody else cooking besides my own. But man, I've been doing so well with just not eating the bullshit. I've been doing really well with that. I don't know.
Well, what I missed,
Sunky
I just
says
didn't
she ain't
like.
ate it in 11 years.
Look, I just didn't feel like getting cussed out today because the day's Saturday. So you'd have been like, I didn't have no excuse for not hitting your link.
You
So
know
I
what I'm saying?
seen
Because
both
you know
of
I was
y'all
gonna
up
get your
there.
ass.
Right, I already know. I already know. And I'm already beefing with Leg. I can't handle both of y'all at one time. I need one at a time right
Damn.
now.
What you do now?
Huh?
What you do now?
What I didn't do anything. I was just innocent.
Oh my God.
Leg timed
Yes,
me out the other morning. You wasn't in the bushes?
No.
Hurt my heart. Pretty sure I was so pissed off. Oh yeah, I told him it's on. It's up and it's stuck with us. And I told him I quit again. Did.
Oh my God.
Did.
Man, I've been missing his lives because you know he be going live at night. I told him stop
Right.
going live during the day so I catch him in the goddamn live. Shit.
Well, you see, that's how I ran into him this morning because I woke up to go to the bathroom and I just happened to look at my phone and I seen that I had a notification at like 2 something. Like I woke up, it was like after 5:30. So I went in his live and girl, and this one up there with you. Up there on the panel. Knock out. Knock out.
Oh God. Up there sleep.
Knock out. I said, man, look
listen.
busy. Then he started snoring for the truck.
Oh my God.
I asked
That's
him
my
this morning,
fear.
I said, why you didn't mute me? He
I
talking
said, my
about
poor
I did.
sister. I kept saying, Leg, drop her.
I was tired.
Man, that is my fear, that me hitting his panel at nighttime. That's why I usually just turn it on. I fall asleep to it. I fall asleep quick. I don't even play with going on the panel no more. If I am up there and I'm sleepy, y'all see me on mute. And if y'all don't hear me say nothing or rebuttal anything, or somebody said my name and I don't say no, I'm asleep. And that's why I be on mute. So, you know, just in case I am snoring, y'all won't hear it. Damn, I ain't know y'all was beefing.
Oh,
What the hell is going
well,
on?
he told me that he's not beefing with me, but I'm definitely beefing with him.
Yeah, is a hot.
I told him, don't he ever put his hands on me in the front of people again. Don't touch me. What the hell is wrong with him?
Yeah, it's a fucking mess,
and that's why I
boy.
say I don't know why he do that because he already know I be on his ass. So now he just gave me even more motivation to be on. Like I'm not letting up no time soon. I will give him hell probably the whole month of April because I said Aries ain't shit. He timed me out.
Oh.
Wait, he told me. You remember the other morning when me and him was going back and forth in your chat when he was like, "Hold on, how I work this goddamn rent?" Look what he told me. He said,
over there over here on in the projects too, trying to take your rent from you.
He told me, he said, "Oh, okay, I couldn't touch you over there, pretty trucker, because we had the same rent." He said, "But you must have forgot where you're at." He put me in time out for 10 seconds. He told me, "Now sit your ass down and think about what you done."
You know what? Y'all two is a hot mess. I'm gonna have to be the damn mediator. I'm sick of it. My
I
mother's
said,
keeper, what's going on this morning?
my hair hurt my feelings. He put me in timeout for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh yeah, Ava,
What you do?
we was running muck over there with IGT. When I say he was knocking all of us over our heads with the truck.
I went to the other chat. I said, unblock me. Put me in timeout for 5 minutes.
Yeah, he blocked Beezy because Beezy was doing the absolute most. I just got cussed out. I can take a cuss out.
damn.
Don't block me because I take that shit personal. Don't
It
block
was
me. Don't time me
IGT
out.
fault, though.
Hey, you know the slogan over here. If you get blocked, the timeout is nothing personal. It's just
Right.
business. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all it is.
But yeah,
Man,
but I
people
just
so sensitive on YouTube about being timed out. You bet if I'm a subscriber, baby, you better not time me out.
right.
Shit,
And
y'all
I
motherfuckers
just
be
felt
trolling
like
everywhere too.
right. I just felt like Lack was in his feelings because he couldn't touch me over here. So he felt like that was his get back over there in his stuff. But again, like I said, it's up. And I mean it.
I can't wait till he get up because you know he is not out. I had woke him up to eat some breakfast. I can't wait to wake up. I'm like, so you were probably at it again, huh? At it again. Man, listen, ain't nothing like a good laugh. I
Then
love
he
your
was trying to
asses.
call me out on the live last night. Like he was doing the most.
Trying to call you out.
Yeah,
You know
because
what?
they was talking about a situation, with another content creator. So he was like,
You
"Wow, who
almost just
that
made me
was?"
choke on
This,
my
that, yeah.
cigarette.
He was like, you his right hand woman, everything. I'm like, really, like really?
Putting you on the spot.
But then when I do it to him, I'm wrong.
Sunky said she would have took you out of timeout. If I was up, she know I would have took her ass out.
Y'all,
Just my 5 must have been asleep too.
But he only gave me 10 seconds, y'all. It was nothing me to put y'all.
My hair
hot
gave me
mess.
5
He said
whole
he-
minutes.
When I started cussing his ass out, that's when he told me, "Prize, it was only 10 seconds." I told myself, "I don't give a damn. Don't put your hands on me in front of people. What the hell is wrong with you?"
Oh shit! I can't wait to wake up to hear his response to that. He be like, "Oh, surprise snitching."
Yep.
That's
And
what
tell
he
him,
gonna say. Prize
is.
snitching.
Tell him I said is. I need
Who was
reinforcements.
that?
I need
Somebody
backup.
snitched on. Who was that snitched on me yesterday to you?
To me?
I can't remember. Was it to you or was somebody else? They had snitched on me though about me being bad. Was that you, MMK?
Oh,
It
that
was
okay.
somebody. I don't know if it was yesterday or day before yesterday. Somebody had snitched on me in the chat. How I was cutting up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gotta come over here and snitch on me.
Well, if you're going to tell on me, that's fine. I don't mind. But I'm going to just watch his next 2 lives from the bushes because I know he could be gunning for me. So I'm going to hide for a little while.
My mother's keeper said, "Pretty trucker, tell like to get some glasses. He better quit skipping. I got you. He be skipping over her comments in the chat. I got you."
Yeah, mother's keeper, he do that to every, like he got selective reading. He see what he want to see. But if I'm talking
Man.
shit, he don't miss that.
Like, listen. Let's say if you don't catch like right after a live, so he can tell you what happened in the live, he be like, "I don't remember." He be like, "I don't know," or he'll tell me pieces and just be like, "You gotta go back and watch it." Like I don't remember everything. I just be just looking over comments and all of that. You know me. I'm the one. I be in the comments like, "Oh yeah, they said such and such," or
Right.
if it's some bullshit, I'm definitely gonna point it out. But
Right.
him in them chats, he always get in trouble about the chats. He always get in trouble because he's skipping over somebody or he didn't see somebody comment.
Well, when
all
he
that
be
good stuff.
asking me stuff like, "Prize, did this happen?" or whatever, and I be like, "Well, yeah, where you was?" "Oh man, I don't remember that." That's what I say. Your
Yeah.
brain like a fucking etch a sketch. Like it's like you get there, he shook his head and everything.
And Prize ain't lying. She is not lying because that's exactly what he be doing. That's exactly his exact words. I don't remember that. And
I
he
be
be
like,
like, that
oh my
happened for
God.
real? I'm like, yes, it happened for real. What?
Like
I
on
hope.
your panel, where were you?
Where
You were
was
right
you?
there. Like, yeah. But not too much on him, though. Even though we beefing, not too much on him.
Okay.
No, that's my dog.
Hmm. I already know. I already know. You just always made me choke on my damn cigarette, though.
Tell him that one day he gonna know where you got that from about that Etch a Sketch memory. But talking the prize, huh, motherfucker?
A fucking mess. Oh, I don't know if y'all remember me talking about this right here. But watch this, y'all, real quick.
All
Watch
right.
this.
Girl, word on the curb and word on the street, rumor has it, and supposedly, allegedly, I gotta cover my ass on this one. The reason why they killed El Mencho, the leader of the cartel in Mexico, is because he was child trafficking and selling human organs. And he had a client list of 211 people. And on that list, there are 17 current sitting members of Congress in the U.S. that used to buy from him for cannibalism and rituals. Girl, and that's why Mexico used U.S. intelligence to take him out, because the U.S. doesn't want that list to come out. Girl, this is all allegedly, don't come from my head. This is being talked about in Mexico. I'm just saying, girl, stay tuned. Girl,
that is not
definitely
new news. That is not
allegedly.
new news, Gail. They've been doing that, and with for the satanic stuff, with the ritual stuff, they talking about that A word. I don't know if I can say that on here, but I think you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's a
Yeah.
movie about that.
Monsters Inc. is a cartoon, like
Yeah,
like
that's one.
that depicts all right. Like this is not new news.
Like what people, this is what people are missing. I didn't know how sensitive YouTube was gonna be towards it for me to show it, so I didn't keep it. I actually have it in the vault, but I'm not gonna show it. But in the e-files, okay, it talks about how that man, that E-man, was actually working with scientists, and they were actually putting humans and animals together and developing different species to actually scare the kids till they got to that height where they can take the adrenaline out of them. I don't know if a lot of people know that, like, and Monster Inc. Don't that sound similar to Monster Inc?
That's exactly what Monster Inc. was, because you when your adrenaline starts to pump, you go into fight or flight. Your body produces that A word hormone. That's the only way you can get it. Is when you know you're in that fight or flight mode. So right. So when they torture these poor children shitless, that's when right. Monsters Inc. Right? If I frighten you, if I scare you to death, right?
That's the only way our world moves.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm just trying to watch my words. So I don't want to mess up, your channel. So right. But y'all get what I'm saying.
Because I don't know if anybody caught it the other morning on the news when they was talking about Celine Dion. Did anybody catch that?
Oh yeah,
she's back on tour.
Yeah, and that she has been taking it for years. Also Sandra Bullock, Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres, all of these, like you ain't noticed, like whenever everything started coming to light slowly but surely, how now that you look at them, they look so old and ragged and rugged.
Yes.
That's because they no longer have access to this A word. Exactly.
Because think about this, right? Celine Dion is back on tour, right? But
Correct.
Celine Dion has a muscle disease that she's literally hasn't been able to talk, move, or walk.
Yep.
All of a sudden now she can sing again.
Somebody get Sleepy Rob. We can't put that in these chats. Somebody take that out of the chat. if y'all ain't already hit him.
Yeah, because I don't know what's been going on with this YouTube page right here, but I always watch what I say and watch what I do over here because I don't
Right.
want them
And you're
striking
monetized. You
me.
don't want, you're right. You don't
Yep.
want to get your page.
Yeah.
That's why I
Well,
keep
I'm not
telling you the A
monetized
word.
yet.
Not
And that's
here?
what
Oh, no,
we
that's,
no,
I'm
not
thinking
yet.
about Twitch. I'm thinking about Twitch.
Twitch.
My bad. Correct.
So we are trying to get monetized. That's why I've been making sure I've been trying to do my lives, and they've been going a little longer than usual because I'm trying to get all of my watch hours. As the month progresses along, the old ones fall off, and because I'm not monetized yet, the watch hours fall off. So I've been trying to keep up with them. With getting all my watch hours.
Like he said, if you don't got a TikTok, you have a lot more room to talk about stuff like that on TikTok.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. But listen, when I say to y'all, my brain, I have a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
So it's bad enough for me to be trying to keep up with YouTube and goddamn Twitch right now. I actually been neglecting poor goddamn Twitch. I haven't been paying attention over there like I'm supposed to. I've been glancing over there. My 5 really she pays more attention to what's going on with me and her Twitch than I do. It's just, man, when I say sometimes I can literally be sitting still like I was sitting still today, and my whole StreamYard will go blank. Like literally blank. Like y'all could see stuff in the chat and everything else was still going, but my device that I was using, it completely went out. And that ain't the first time it went out. Anytime I start talking about the news or certain subjects, it'll blank it out, like they knock it out. So that's why let's be careful with certain stuff we be saying.
Right.
Even if it's facts, they don't care. One thing about what's going on in this world, especially if people not paying attention to it, and you're actually one of those people that are putting 1 and 2 together to make 3, they paying attention to you because you're pointing
Correct.
out certain stuff and you're putting stuff together. So they're
Right.
gonna pay
Because
more attention.
all this information is controlled. Everything is controlled. And right, this goes against, they don't want us talking about this. That's why I didn't say the word because I already,
Yep, but those are facts. Like this stuff is really happening. That's why I said to myself when I heard about Celine Dion, about her doing this tour and singing, I said, oh, she must have got some. She got access from somewhere to get some.
It wouldn't surprise me because, and I mean, they would just say it so casually. I remember that clip. I think Sandra Bullock was on Ellen
Matter of fact, let me
DeGeneres.
see.
I
Let
want
me
to say
see
that's where
if
she was when she said that about the baby's foreskin, right? I mean, they do all of that. They eat that. They do the placenta, and it's just
think about it. We have these babies, right? If you ask for your placenta, they will argue you down on why they don't want to give you your body part.
Correct.
Something that came out of you that your body grew. They will argue down on why you shouldn't keep it.
Because you know how much money they about to sell that for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Think about your cord. That cord that they have you cut. They act like they just destroyed. They don't. They get stem cells out of that.
Sure
but let
is.
you say, can you freeze this for me? They want you to pay tens of thousands of dollars to freeze that stem cell.
Right. Correct.
And people don't be paying attention to that stuff. They really don't. Hold on, I'm about to see if I can pull this up for y'all real quick.
I'm finna press mute. I'm finna get
she
dressed.
was
I'm
just
finna
looking.
press mute though.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm about to see if I can pull this up for y'all real quick about Celine Dion. Hold on, y'all. Because she was just looking crazy and sick. And all of a sudden, she's doing a damn show. Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, after her husband died, baby, she got raggedy quick.
Yes.
You know, white
And
folks
quick in
age
the
like
word.
milk.
hmm Look at everybody though. Look at what's his name? Look at what the hell is his damn name? P. Diddy.
Right? He's another right, correct. But then
You see how
well, yeah.
all of them look old. All of them look old. P. Diddy on AIDS so bad in the face. All of them was tampering.
Oh yeah,
All of them is
absolutely.
tampering.
Absolutely.
Hold on, let's
And
see.
again, I love that little saying, it's nothing new under the sun. Like this is nothing new. It's just, pretty much like I told you the last time we kind of ran it with this little conversation. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty much bird feeding us this information. You know what I'm saying? They're giving us little by little by little by little because
Yep.
if they give us everything at one time, a lot of people around, like with these little cartoon characters, their heads go explode because everybody can't take all of this,
signs in her
So,
fingers. Soon, she was in the full throes
Look
of a
at this.
medical emergency.
Brian, I need you right now. She's in a crisis. Lift her. Yep, ready? 1, 2, 3. She might be spasm. Yeah. So then you're okay. You're okay, son. You're good.
The harrowing scenes are part of her new documentary on Amazon Prime, I Am Celine Dion, which starts streaming today. She's given a sedative in her nasal passages.
Good. Hands are starting to loosen up.
After 10 minutes, she's recovered. Sadly, she'll experience similar attacks many times as she battles the incurable disease.
Every time something like this happens, it makes you feel so embarrassed.
Yep, there we go. There we go.
It's hard to watch.
Man.
God forgive me, but that's God whooping our ass. I said it. I'm sorry.
Man, listen, when I say this is the year of everybody being exposed, yeah, and I seen Jamie Foxx the other day. He even I seen an interview that he did, him talking about that he knew that they were trying to clone him. That he knew that they were trying to clone. He knew exactly what was going on.
Well, you see, whenever he came out, I forgot what radio station he did that interview on. When he came out and said that, like, he was the cameraman at a lot of these Diddy parties and this, that, yada, yada, yada. That's whenever he go say whatever happened to him. You understand? Like, and then he came out and said that he knew that was Diddy trying to knock him off. Like, you're talking too much. Shut up.
Yep. Yep. Those are facts. Anytime a celebrity, you don't really have to even be a celebrity. Anytime anybody try to speak out the truth about something that's they doing wrong, or they know human society will have a problem with them doing, that could be with anything. They're gonna try to shut your ass up.
Correct. But the celebrities are held to
a higher
standard or a different standard because of the oath that they took. Like I keep telling everybody, if that person is famous, if you see that person on TV, if that person is getting paid for anything, any type of notoriety, they are playing the game. Because if they were not playing the game, we would not know who they were. So all this about this one doing it and but this one not doing it. They all doing it. So that's what I'm saying. It's different for them, because again, like I said, you agreed to this. Like we had an agreement that you would shut up and go with the program, and now you're going against it. So of course they could try to take you out.
Try to take you clean down. Sleepy said that's why Bernie got dealt with because he was exposing.
Correct. A lot
If
of
you
them.
look up the interview of his daughter talking about him and his daughter talking about his death, you'll figure it out.
Bernie
You'll
was
figure it out.
exposing, and
Mm-hmm.
Steve Harvey was in the back scenes, also trying to get rid of him too, because, like I said, he
Mm-hmm.
was talking
Yep.
too much. Correct.
Yep. 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 And look how much Steve Harvey has flourished than the rest of them.
Correct.
Look at what's the one that got that funny show? What's that show called?
Eddie Griffith.
No, the young dude that got all the kids. Wilding Out.
Nick
Nick
Cannon.
Cannon. He got already exposed. You see, they canceled his show, right? They had
Right.
canceled that
Well,
show.
no, you see, they canceled his show whenever he was coming out talking about doing that documentary of Dr. Sebi.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because you see, Nipsey
Mm-hmm.
Hussle started it, or it was
Yep.
starting it. That's why he got removed. You understand? So then
Mm-hmm.
when Nick Cannon said that he was gonna
Mm-hmm.
pick up and finish it, then that's whenever he got fired from America's Got Talent, and they took Wildin' Out from him. So then
Mm-hmm.
once you go back and you apologize and you tell them, I'm sorry, I learned my lesson, I will never do it again, he was given his show
Mm-hmm.
back. Correct.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. If y'all haven't noticed, the baby, not the baby, the baby.
Yeah.
If y'all haven't noticed, he hasn't been doing music. He said that they were trying to put him through an humiliation ritual, and he wasn't going for it.
Wait. Okay, they got Lil Baby and Da Baby. Which one you talking about?
The baby.
Okay,
The
but
older one.
the baby already went through his humiliation ritual whenever they had his ass out there in that cloth diaper. Like, what is he talking about?
No, that was before he even
Yeah, that's before he even
before he
became
became famous. He
yeah.
did that himself.
Yeah, that he just goofy. That was just his goofiness. They wanted him to actually be a part of a ritual. And when he seen what it was leading down that road to, one thing about people, let me just say me, for instance, right? My faith is in God. Can't nobody cross me over. See, some people don't give a damn. And they'll cross over for that money. They'll cross over for that fame. They'll cross over for all of that. Some people just ain't going.
Right.
You see Big Boogie, he haven't went up the totem pole no more.
No.
And I'm so glad that you used the word that you just used, crossover, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think people realize like where the breeding grounds for these people are, which is college, right?
Mm-hmm.
It starts with these sororities and these fraternities.
Mm-hmm.
And when they cross over, and when you think about it, there's not one successful person that you know of, famous or not, that is not part of a fraternity or a sorority. It's all
Talk about it.
networking. That's at the they're at think of their symbol, the pyramid, right? So fraternities and sororities is the bottom base because again, that's the playground for this. That's where they get you. They get you, young in college, impressionable. You understand what I'm telling you? And then you constantly move up. You move up. You move up. You move up. That's when you get the, sorry, but it's the truth. That's when the Masons come in, or the Eastern Stars, and all these different that's all. They're all tied together.
Yep. She ain't lying. When I say prize be on it, prize on it. One thing growing up, I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness, right? So my mom was always real keen to us about, seeing the demons around you. being able to notice it before they can influence you or be able to even sit among you. And my mom, I remember getting ready to go to college, I was already moved out of the house. And I remember my mom saying to me, don't get in no fraternity.
Correct.
Don't get in a fraternity because what do all fraternities have? They have something that when they do their little rituals, right? They do rituals.
They all have the altars. They all like it. You know.
Exactly.
They
And what does that Bible say?
Right, the idol gods. The false idols are the wait, how do you say that? Idolatry, right? Right, and that's what they're like the whatever the sigmas, whatever they little mascots is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like that becomes their idols.
That's how it starts off. That's exactly how it starts off. Let's go, Sunkiss. Sunkiss says she officially turned on her notifications. Let's go. So you don't miss nothing.
Correct.
Man. And
when my daughter told me that she was thinking about pledging, girl, I like to lost my mind up in here. The hell you're not. I made her watch. No, you laughing. I am so serious.
I already know.
I made her watch a documentary, and everybody that's in here, if y'all listening, go find it. It's called Burning the Sands, where it goes really, really, really deep into these fraternities and these sororities and everything else. I made her watch that from beginning to end. Now, what you doing? She was like, oh, ma, I ain't doing it. I thought so. Girl, don't play with me.
I'm telling you, you gotta teach them. You gotta teach them because they'll just follow behind their friends.
Correct. And that's pretty much all that is like, excuse me, who just said that? Let me see the chat. Kiss, like Kiss just said, they disguise it with the brotherhood, the sisterhood, whatever, you know. And what's wrong with being an individual? Why do you have to be a part of a group? Why do you have to feel like you belong? You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing, you know, like that's the cool kids. You know, you want to belong with them. No, ma'am, we individuals around here. And that's what I say. If people really knew, you know what I'm saying, like what they were opening themselves up to, just think about it like this. Look how many people now that then pledged and crossed over in college that's denouncing the letters left and right now.
Man, I'm telling you. And people be so blindsided and be wanting to be seen and want to be known and want to be so goddamn important. Man, listen. You have a better chance of sitting back and letting everybody else be noticed. Because guess what? One thing for sure, a quiet person, a person that mind their business, certain people are always going to pay attention to them. It'd be crazy. Yeah, some of these YouTube folks definitely like that. Y'all see, I be minding my own business. I be in my own world over here. You know what I'm saying? This is the Projects 2. Okay?
2.0 ho.
I'm telling you. And we mind our business over here. You hear me? We be messy, but we be messy with the news, with facts. You know what I'm saying? Of what's going on in real society. You know, what's going on with real content. Like, I don't have time for all that extra ass shit. I don't have time to be trying to keep up with people. I don't have time to be I don't want to walk around and wonder if people like me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I don't let nobody come over here be messy. I don't let nobody come over here and verbally abuse nobody. We don't play that over here. If you come and you hit this panel and I see your name and I know that you full of bullshit and that you don't fuck with me, you're not hitting my panel.
Let's go.
I'm not doing none of that over. Man, my block list is long already. Where it shouldn't be, because I don't fuck with nobody. I literally don't fuck with nobody. I literally be in my own world. And motherfuckers are still coming fuck with me. For no reason. Let's go flip mode with them cheers.
I was just about to say,
Thank you,
hey,
man. Appreciate it.
Flip. I haven't seen Flip in a little minute. I know she be on Twitch a lot.
Mm-hmm. Flip be if something going on, she definitely be letting me know, don't you, Flip? Flip be like, pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Such. I be like, okay. Flip mode do not play. She do not play. And I be appreciating y'all for real. All people be sending me stuff that I don't know or don't be knowing that's going on. Man, there's just so much going on with this world that is crazy. And something I wanted to point out to y'all. I can remember being a youngster. When I say a youngster, I'm talking about like 17, 18. I had moved out. I was definitely on my shit. I was always making sure my mom was straight. And I can remember a family member, me being real close to a female family member. And I can remember her talking to me about the Eastern Stars.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember her really sitting down trying to explain it to me. And me being like, listen here, I work too much. I got too much going on with school and we're working right now. And I'm trying to stay focused. I don't have time to be trying to learn that and be dealing with that and all of that. She's like, but you so smart, like you can get it. And I can remember her trying to push it on me. Then I can remember finding out that my dad was in the Masons. Man, when I say to you that shit will come at you with all types of different fucking angles, it's up to you to be awake.
Yep.
It's up to for you to be smart and to know. Thank you for them cheers. Look, she said drop that Twitch. Sunkid said drop that damn Twitch so she can go over there and show out like flip mode. Man, I'm telling you, gotta learn discernment, learn not to be a follower. Get on your own path, man. Do your own thing. I swear, like I be really trying to keep us on some positive shit, uplifting each other on this side of the road. That's what I try to do. I don't be with all that messy stuff. We might talk a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be very small. We always gonna switch up the conversation and get back to something that's positive. Man, because you can learn something from everybody. Everybody. Man, I learned so much from Prize and Big Red Diva and Annie and goddamn Mama Ross. I learned so much from everybody, man. Listen, when I say to you, if you learn to keep your mouth closed and listen, you can learn from everyone.
Yes, ma'am. I'm
Everyone.
telling you, all you gotta do is just listen. Just sit back and just listen to them talk.
Mm-hmm. Just my 5 on taught me a whole lot. Black on taught me a whole lot. Sometimes it's better to be quiet than to speak. Man, you can see, when I say I can literally see through people, I can see through people and see the fakeness. But I just let people play themselves. I'm not one of those who, I'm not going to point out anything or make you feel uncomfortable or try to show out in front of nobody. I'm just going to let you play yourself. Thank you, kids, for them cheers. Appreciate it. I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
She said my nigga cry. She not going. No.
But yeah, like I said, back to that Mexican stuff, the little cartel thing. That don't surprise me at all.
Talk about it, Prize.
I don't. It don't. I'm just waiting for them to hit the one over there in China, Four Gorgeous Dams. Right. Do your research on that. Now,
Or do your research
that
on
make your head spin.
Uh-huh. Do your research on the Palestinian people too.
Oh yeah, I got them.
Man, when I say to you, when I was doing my little research, I was like, what? Man, listen.
Yep.
Israel and
then
Iran,
right,
neither one of them, right?
correct. And then now you understand what that whole little war with them was all about.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
But see, I've been trying to figure out how to word it, you know what I'm saying? So I can bring it to the
Right, to bring
table.
it here. Exactly. That's the
Mhm.
thing. It's like you gotta watch what you gotta choose your words on here. And I don't like that. Like I was like the A word.
I have to really watch what I say. Okay, I'm glad they happy tears flip mode for real. Man, if y'all really knew what was going on over there, what this war between Israel and Iran was really about, it would really make you pissed off that the Orange Man got us involved. And for America to be trying to say, or the news people to be trying to say, oh, well, they're talking through the Palestinian people. They lying through their fucking teeth.
Mm-hmm.
They're lying through their teeth. Palestine don't want nothing to do with either side. They've been literally capturing them people. Let me say that. Let me say that. I'm going to say capturing these people.
And then to know who actually fought and conquered that land over there and took it over. If you're following what look, how do you say if you're picking up what I'm putting down, right, Pretty Trucker? Because they ain't the real Israel people.
You heard what I said yesterday, right?
On which part?
What you just said about not being the real Israelites.
Oh, correct. I missed what you said yesterday, but I know that to be a fact.
I said they definitely are not, and they know it. They know it. That's why they're losing their minds. Because they're mad that we know who the real ones are.
Yep. And like I said, that's where the bird feeding comes in at. You understand? Whenever they reveal all them artifacts that was underneath that Vatican, that shit opened Pandora's box. You understand me? To like, right? Everything is a lie. Everything is a lie. You know, just like that little clip that you played with that guy.
Y'all gotta keep up what Prize saying, because when I say Prize is dropping some jewels that's connected to everything.
Yeah, and I have to watch my words on here. That's why I don't really but Pretty Trucker know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But you know, like I said, that goes back to that little clip that you just played with that little white guy when he was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like when he was talking about the food with the cannibalism, the human flesh and everything, with the indoctrination. You understand? They put us in these school systems for a reason. It's all controlled information. They're gonna teach us what they want us to know, not what is true.
And that's why right now, that's why they're trying to take human teachers out of the classes and put these robotic teachers. Because they got some real teachers that's in some of these schools that ain't playing with them. They're not about to teach these kids no falsehood. They definitely want to teach the kids the truth, and they about to stop them.
Correct. You know, and again, that's why it makes it almost impossible for you to homeschool your children, because then you're faced with, you know what I'm saying? Do I go to work and provide a living, you know, and everything that we need, or stay home? Because again, like I said, you miss too much school, or if you don't have your child in school, the first thing they want to do is throw you in jail. It has nothing to do about the well-being of your child. It has absolutely nothing to do with that.
Nothing.
You understand? That's one less person that we have under our control. It's all about control.
Yep. That's why they be if you try to homeschool your child, watch how hard of a time they give you.
Correct. That's why I just said that. That's why they make it hard as hell to homeschool your children.
You ain't just teaching your kid at home and they not involved. They're still greatly involved. And they will give you a hard time because you're teaching your kid instead of them teaching your kid the evilness and what they want them to know. Flip said, hey, let me ask you, are y'all getting an emergency broadcast alert April 2nd? What's that about?
The EBS that they've been talking about these EBSs since I want to say maybe like the beginning of last year. That is supposed to kind of like be the start. Flip, tell me if I'm correct or not, if we're on the same page. That's supposed to be the start of this yet other lockdown that we will be going through, where they're gonna play these 8-hour broadcast documentaries where like everything will kind of like be revealed, right? And that's why, like to stop or to prevent the riots and the chaos and everything that's going to come along with these truths being exposed. That's why we will be placed under lockdown. So, from what they're saying, another lockdown is coming.
And that's crazy because we were just talking about that. We were literally just talking about that there was about to be another lockdown and that the lockdown is going to be worse than the COVID lockdown.
Correct.
Crazy. Craziness.
And
So,
then,
kids, that is true. That definitely is true. But see, real quick, Prize. A lot of people think that you can homeschool your kids and you're just homeschooling them, not knowing that you have to take those grades that you still have to grade your kids and you still have to turn that into the school district. A lot of parents don't realize that.
right. And look what Sleepy Rob says. Sleepy Rob is definitely on the money because and I forgot that. And at this time, also all communication will be cut. Like you just said, the cell phones, the internet, everything, the banks, everything. That's why they're telling you, like, always make sure you have cash on hand. You understand? Because we're supposed to be switching over, which a lot of people don't know this, but the whole purpose of this lockdown and this, revealing of the information is to switch us over from the fiat system, which we are currently on, to the new Starlink system, which we will be on after all of this.
Man, listen, this is why I love these settings right here, so we can talk about stuff like this.
Correct.
Because I bet
you're right.
A lot of
Peter
people
Rob,
didn't know that was going to happen.
Right. They're look, you see,
I love you, girl.
But they're calling it like seriously. But he know what he's talking about. He's on the money with it because they're calling it the 10 days of darkness. Like I said, it's like everything is everything is gonna shut down. Everything is gonna stop. That's why they've been telling us for the longest. Stock up on your food, stock up on your water. Make sure you have this. Make sure you have that because it's coming. Again, the date keeps on changing because this was supposed to be been done since the beginning of last year, and it still hasn't been done yet. It's been setback after setback after setback after setback, but it's coming. It's coming. So,
how long I've been telling y'all over here to get ready?
Yeah.
I've been saying that for a minute, that y'all need to be being prepared. Y'all need to get ready because when I say it's coming, it's coming. Now, when I say people better wake up instead of worrying about some bullshit in some damn YouTube streets, you better worry about some goddamn real life. Because it's coming. You better make sure that you prepared. I just had said that a couple weeks ago about having walkie-talkies and being able to communicate with your family members, especially people who have children, being able to communicate with your kids, whether they young or older kids, being able to communicate with your family, because when the system goes down, then what?
Yep.
I've been saying, make a family plan. If
You know
something
what?
does happen, how y'all gonna get to each other?
Right. And I never thought about that, girl. You about to have me going to academy today, going to put me some damn walkie-talkie.
I'm telling you, you better go get them. I am dead serious. When I say you better go get them, you better go get them. I've been telling y'all that before we had the storm. Man, listen.
Yeah, like I
I've
said,
been telling y'all to prepare.
it is about to get
Prepare,
real.
man.
You know, they declassifying all these CIA documents. You understand? They're
Yep.
starting like they say. You know, they're revealing. You know, these email lists. You know what I'm saying? Now this stuff coming out with this cartel, man. Like they all in cahoots. They all been in cahoots. Is no such thing as the U.S. We got our hand in everything. The United States has that. We are the most first of all, this is not a country. This is the corporation. You understand? The United States is a business. It's the United States Incorporated, right? So we got our hands in all these different countries, pockets, and in their business, and we interfere in everything, even the shit that don't have nothing to do with us.
Nothing to do with us.
Because we know, well, they know. I ain't gonna say we, because fries don't know shit. But I'm just saying they know. You know what I'm saying? What they doing with these backdoor dealings with all these other countries and dignitaries and everything else.
Hold on, I'm trying to find something for y'all. There was something when I was rolling. Can you hear me, Prize?
Wait, say that again.
I said I'm trying to go ahead. I'm trying to find something that I had saved the other day. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was done.
It
You
was
know,
something
I'm
that I
just saying,
had for
you
y'all.
know, for those that, you know, that this is new information, it's prepared. Like I say, I go to the grocery store every Saturday. Every Saturday I'm in the
Me too.
store and I'm getting, you know, stocking up my freezers because I mean, once again, they're staying 10 days, but you know, could be shorter, could be longer. We don't know.
Hmm. Man, I'm telling you. Y'all better wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Look at me, kiss. Look at me. So extra.
Hold on, there's some stuff that I was listening to the other day. I don't know if I even saved that damn piece because I was
What it was
on the
about,
move.
you remember?
Yeah, it was about them Palestine people.
Oh, right.
What's really going on with them?
Mm-hmm.
Like Iran and Israel. When I say they some dirty ass motherfucking people, they dirty. They want to talk about the e-files and threaten America with them e-files because they know American people definitely have a problem with what is in them e-files and what's being done. But what they're not saying is that they've been capturing them Palestine people and doing the exact same fucking thing.
Right, because what's some people name? Hold on, let me catch it. Lord, I want to be messy now. I can't think. Rockefellers. There we go. The Rockefellers, the Bilderbergs, you know, all like, you know, those one percenters. You understand? That's their land. They purchased and conquered and took that over. Mm-hmm.
Man, there's so much.
That's their playground over there. And all that is about to be exposed.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, Rob, hit the link.
Uh,
All that damn typing in the chat. I'm up here. Y'all know y'all don't see me on links like that.
she definitely don't come on links. I've been telling y'all when we was having that weather systems and stuff and them storms, especially them unexpected storms that we're not used to. I was telling y'all, make sure y'all get y'all some generators.
Right.
Because you can have a freezer full of fucking food. If the electricity go out, you ain't got no damn electricity.
Right. That is
Those people
correct.
in Cuba are hungry. You know why they hungry? Because nobody thought ahead to say, well, let us get a generator because they got this stuff going on with this oil and we don't know what's going to happen with this oil. And we beefing with America, and America is definitely not letting us get no oil. So if we're not getting no oil, all our electricity is going to go out.
You know, and you know, for those that don't know, you know, if you don't have hundreds to $1,000 to spend on a, you know, what you call that, like a common generator that y'all think of, the ones that y'all put outside. Amazon have the little smaller ones, and I think they're like 150, maybe 200, to where like you could have like your refrigerator, and like if you have a deep freezer, like you could have that plugged up if you lose power, to where you know you can keep your stuff. You know, like you could plug up certain things on the little generator,
Mm-hmm.
and it's rechargeable.
Mm-hmm. And we're not saying, you know, I'm not trying to make nobody afraid or get y'all to, you know, be afraid of what's going on. I just want y'all to be aware of
Right.
what's going on. Just be aware and be prepared because nobody knows when it's going to happen. What it say in the Bible? That when it's time for God to come down here and clean up the earth, you don't know the date, the time, you don't know when it's gonna happen. You don't
Right,
know
but
what you're gonna be doing. That's why they always say be prepared
be prepared.
and make sure your faith is right.
Right. Well, you know, the Bible, you know, if you're gonna go on that, the Bible talk about the sound, like the sounds of the trumpet. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll hear the trumpet, and
Mm-hmm.
apparently, or I don't know the word that I'm trying to use, but you know what I'm saying. Look, I'm tired. I told you I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning playing around with your man, Gail.
Messing
Look.
around. Look.
So it's like, right, I'm trying, but you know, this is what this little EBS thing, you know, and Rob could kind of piggyback off me in the chat since he don't want to bring his ass up here on the link. You know what I'm saying? Like this would be like the symbolic trumpet sound with this EBS thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they're kind of like comparing it or generalizing it as, right?
I'm telling you. Just like in August, you know, they talking about in August playing with the gravity. See, some people will look at that and be like, oh, they that's talking, they ain't gonna happen. Man, listen, I can hear something, baby. I'd rather be prepared and ready than for me to be looking stupid.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Because you know
I'm
when
not
it comes
trusting nothing. You hear
right,
me?
right. But I'm
gonna be in the house strapped down to something. You hear me? Just in case. Okay, I don't want to be on no
because
truck
when it comes
riding down the road. Go ahead.
but it for you to kind of like believe that means that you would have to believe in outer space, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's no outer space, right? It's no such thing as outer space. That's another big lie and propaganda and money grab. You know, that's all about money, NASA and all of that. Like nobody has ever left this planet, right? So yeah, like that's not okay. So Okay, it's impossible for you to leave the firmament. You cannot penetrate the firmament. You cannot leave the firmament. So how are you going outer space?
Mm-hmm. I
Another
understand.
question: if there is a such thing as outer space, and the sun is outer space, and these planets supposedly orbit around the sun, like they lied to us in science class in elementary and told us, explain why is it dark in outer space, quote unquote, if that's where the sun is. No such thing. It's another lie that we've been told. So that's why I say when it comes to this whole gravity thing, I don't know. I don't know about that one.
You brought up some good facts. Those are some good facts. So I ain't gonna argue with you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Because
my
those are
God! Look who in
definitely
the link. I'm about
I
to
see
drop
what he
down.
said.
I'm about to.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I seen what he said. To my some. Oh
Rose been
wow,
trying to
prize on the
wait,
pants.
but
It might be a cold day in March.
right. He been trying to bully me on the panel, talking shit because I will pop that shit with him, but he be want to do it on the link, and I'm not hitting no links. Rose, bring your ass up here. I'm up here today. Let's
I'm
go.
telling you, instead of talking shit. Instead of talking shit. One thing I wanted to say too, I don't know if you had caught me the other day, Prize, when I was saying there's these emergency light bulbs that y'all can buy from Amazon that they actually light up even when you put them in water. You can get like a pack of 10 for like $60. I'm gonna say
That's
it's
like
a little less than 60.
that's like the
Huh?
solar lights or whatever you want to call it, or something that's different from that.
No, these are something that's different from that. Where you can actually take this light bulb and actually sit it in water and they'll actually light up. They got these actual connectors that you could connect to lamps or to phone chargers or to different stuff. I'm actually gonna order some today.
Man, you gotta send me the link. Send
Hold
me the
on,
link
it's on
in my
Amazon. Let me show y'all.
DM.
I'm about to show y'all right now on Amazon. Hold on, let me go to Amazon real quick so I can show y'all exactly the ones that I am talking about. Hold on. I'm about to show them to y'all. Matter of fact, because they are already in the cart, baby. Let me show you my cart so you can see exactly what I am talking about. Hold on 1 second. Let me let y'all see this. Hold on real quick. I got a call. Hold on.
Okay, y'all. So this is where it's gonna get like awkwardly quiet because I'm not a panel holder. I don't know how to hold a panel. So yeah. I want to see what light bulb she's talking about. Rose,
Okay,
I never
I'm
seen
back,
that.
y'all.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm about to
And where
share it right
Beezy
now.
at? Beezy must have fell asleep yet again.
She said she was getting dressed or something.
At least she's smart enough to put that phone on mute this time.
These are the light bulbs, y'all. Make sure everybody can see this. Y'all see these light bulbs? These are the light bulbs. It's a 10-pack rechargeable emergency light bulbs,
Light bulb.
battery powered LED. See these plug things right here. These are, you can plug lamps in and walk around the house. You can plug your phone in and walk around the house. If it's ever a shutdown, I would definitely recommend for y'all to get these light bulbs and these plug-in things, these hanger things right here. You can actually screw the light bulb into them and they'll light up and you can hang them anywhere.
Girl, I just screenshot that. I'm sure going to order me some.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all. I be on certain things like this because it's very important to know what's going on around y'all for real. I actually had seen this, I want to say was on TikTok. One of them I seen, the lady had ordered them and she was so excited about these light bulbs, and her husband was trying to figure out why she was excited about some damn regular LED light bulbs. And when she grabbed that cup of water and had him put that water in that light bulb, and that light bulb lit up, that man scared. It was scared to shower. Scared to shower. He ain't
Well,
never
I
seen
mean,
nothing
but
like that.
water holds energy, so I mean, I can definitely believe that. And they asking for the link. I don't know who asking for. I
I know.
see.
Let me see.
Yeah, I see some kids saying that they're asking for the
Let me
link.
see. Let me see if I can share
You know,
it.
but
Let me see where I
again,
grab it from.
I could definitely see that water being able, water has its own electricity and energy and everything. So I could see that.
I don't know how to share the link from here, y'all. So y'all might have to just
Go to
go
your
on
little. All right, so
Amazon.
go in your back. You see what they say, invite guests. Click on that, and then it should give you the link where you copy it, and then you drop it in the chat.
Drop this in the chat. Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
the link for
I
Stray.
know
I'm
you're talking about.
pretty sure you dropped the link for me. The hell?
I know. My bad. My bad. I'm about to go drop it right now, y'all.
Yeah, you're thinking about the link on Amazon. My bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
not that one. Not that one.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me go on here real quick. Let me go on here real quick so I can grab it. Oh, how I get in it once let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me go back in here so I can grab it. Hold on. Oh, there we go, right there. Copy it. Let me see if it'll let me share it over here. Nope, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to figure it out. Hold on, I'm about to figure it out how to grab it.
Or if not, because you already had it copied because you kept dropping it. If you can't, if for some reason if it's not letting you do it, send it to my DM and then I'm gonna just put it in the chat from here.
Okay, that's what I'm about to do. Hold on, let me do it right now. That's what I'm about to do because it definitely is not letting me do it. So hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna send it to Prize. And she can do it. Hold on, let me get on my other phone. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on.
Right, because I don't have an iPhone. I don't know why the Androids don't let us copy and paste it from the chat. I know y'all could do that with your iPhones, but Kiss, I swear, like soon as I'm done, because you can't leave, you can't navigate, it's go knock me out if I try to get out, get out of here. But I'm going straight to Amazon. I screenshot that so fast.
Okay, send it to me
Look who alive.
Send it to me, whatever you screenshot.
Or the light bulb.
Yeah, and everything else.
It was only one thing that we talked about that, because the light bulbs.
I thought y'all talking about a generator.
Oh, not that. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. She didn't drop that.
Oh.
I just spoke on it. But yeah, they do have like the little rechargeable generators.
Okay, I'm going back on mute.
That little voice scared the hell out of me just a while ago. Where'd she come from? Right, kids. I jumped when she came off mute. I thought she had them fell asleep. We all know she known for that. She'll fall asleep on you in a heartbeat, mid conversation. Beezy Kiss and my mother's keeper down there talking about you. Stop. Where Pretty Trucker got lost? I'm working on myself, kids. Just give me a minute. You know how us Taurians are. You know, baby steps, damn it. I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. You pretty trucker just left me up here. Hello, is anyone home? Beasley, come off mute for a quick minute. Tell Pretty Trucker come back. Y'all don't just leave me up here like that.
I
Oh,
hear
there
you.
she go. Right.
So I
I don't
gotta
know
share the
nothing
link.
about, look, I don't know nothing about holding no piano. Like,
Yeah, I did try to share that link and it is not letting me share that link. It said you cannot share. So y'all have to go. Let me show y'all again. Go on to Amazon. Y'all screenshot this because it's not letting me share it. Let me show y'all again. Go on to Amazon. They are called a 10-pack rechargeable emergency light bulbs, battery power LED light bulb, 3000K warm, E26 120 volt 9W60W, equivalent with 1200 mAh for home power outage camping hurricane. Now you don't have to buy the 10-pack neither. It comes in a 5-pack also. Just in case y'all wanted to know.
I might buy 2, 3 10-packs.
Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
How them
Man,
old
I'd
people
rather
say that? Look, I'd rather have it and not need it than to need it
I'm
and not
telling
have
you.
it. Yeah.
I'm telling you. And when you say that, man, listen, that is the absolute truth. Now where Prize went? Prize is literally just dropped off on our asses. The hell is going on? Prize, you over there pushing the wrong goddamn button now. You know your I'm about to say your camera was on. I was about to let you up with the camera on.
Oh, I'm
Can you hear?
cute, girl. Bonnet
Oh, I
and
know
all.
you
I know
always
you.
cute. I already know, you know what I'm saying? But I had to ask, you know what I'm saying? I
Right,
had to
back here
ask.
just pushing stuff. I keep forgetting to I have to press the X at the top and not my back button. Like this whole little navigation thing it's new, right? That's why I be trying to press nothing.
I said I'm gonna start I gotta get me some headbands so I can wear me an afro. Cause I'm sick of it. Sick of it. I don't mind wearing a good afro every here and there. You know what I'm saying? I think I look cute regardless.
Mhm. Baby, like I said, that's why I locked that hair right back up so fast after I cut my locks the first time. What you said? Wait, hold on, my phone in here.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I had some stuff on Instagram that I wanted to show you lovely people today. Hold on. I actually added. I want to see y'all opinion on some of the stuff that I've been finding. Hold on. Let me share my screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I know we be all over the place over here. Hold on. And y'all got me for about a good another hour or so. We're gonna be stepping out. I know I gotta start getting ready. What y'all think about this? Hold on, me. Turn this up. Hold on.
Teaching us about the animals and stuff like that. But I know for one, I have never seen this thing in my life, y'all. And people in our comments are saying the same thing. What the heck is that, y'all? What is this? This thing washed up on the shores of Long Beach, California. Did y'all hear about this? They're probably not saying too much about this. What is this, y'all? Check this out. Yeah, what is that? It's not no dog, bro. Look at this. What is that? Yeah, they must be doing something in the water, man. they must be doing something in the water, because this is something I have never seen before. I don't know if it's a water animal. It looked like a mix between a seal.
What y'all think that is?
Uh, a dog, pig, whatever else. Again,
It's a man bear pig.
Man, listen, can't nobody get me to get in this water. You hear me?
It's a man bear pig.
that girl said a man, bear, pig, beezy. Go on mute.
No, because it was an episode of South Park where they found something like that, and it was like a man bear pig.
Right. You see, here we go again. Remember, Pretty Trucker? We touched on this before too, with these damn cartoons, with these say predictions, and all of this was just not predictions, but absolutely believe it. Like, it's a lot of things that's in these oceans, at the bottom of these oceans, in these caves that's in these oceans, and all that we have no idea about. They'll never show us this. You know what I'm saying?
But it's some stuff that's so far deep down in the ocean that human beings can't even get that far down to even see it. We definitely have beasts of the sea that we know nothing of.
Absolutely.
Because they are beasts of the sea on the ground of the sea. Because we can't reach as human beings. If you went down that low, your brain would explode.
That's why you have to go in that submarine and you see what happened when them people went down there in that submarine,
Submarines is nothing with technology that they have built that's strong enough to withhold the pressure of being down that deep. So man, there's all types of stuff we don't know nothing about. So when I say it be a lot going on, and I be trying to keep up with everything to let y'all know. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but take a look at this.
Holding all pregnant minors in a single Texas facility. Children as young as 13 are being held there, and here's what makes this even more disturbing. At least half of them are pregnant as a result of rape, and they're being held in a state under a total abortion ban with no exceptions. In the past, pregnant minors were placed in foster care or shelters equipped to handle high-risk pregnancies. That changed when the Trump administration ordered all pregnant children be placed into the San Benito program moving forward, despite internal findings that the facility isn't equipped to care for them. Now, experts are sounding the alarm. The Center for Reproductive Rights released a statement saying it's not a coincidence that the Trump administration is sending young pregnant girls to be detained in a state where abortion is banned. Here are my sources if you want more information. ICE holding all pregnant minors in a single Texas facility.
First, salute China flew. I believe you pronounce your name Netta.
Nada.
Salute to you.
Ain't you nada? Nada.
Okay, hey China.
Nada. Salute to y'all.
Hey kids. Hey Prize and Pretty Trucker.
Girl, you talked to me already.
You know what? Busy. I don't know what the hell you got going on over there, but you don't have enough goddamn sleep now.
She's sleep deprived. I was just about to say that she's sleep.
You don't have enough damn sleep, okay? Now, Prize got an excuse, but goddamn. Now this video I just showed y'all, right? So those young girls are in the ICE facilities, okay? They are in the ICE facilities, and they are pregnant. Who you think is raping them?
Exactly.
It's not the people. Don't never get it twisted. I don't believe that it's the people, the men that are locked up by ICE. I'm more inclined to believe that it's some of the ICE agents.
Exactly. Again, this goes back to it kind of could tie into that video about the cartel,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm telling you, when I say it's so much going on, it's so much going on, man. You'll stress yourself out worrying about everything that's going on
And then
because it's
again,
so
too.
much.
So if this whole facility is full of pregnant minors, those babies got to come here at some time or another, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty
Yep.
sure once these babies come here, these young girls will be released.
Excuse me. Hmm.
Where do you think those babies are going to go, and what do you think is going to happen to those babies?
Hmm.
There you go.
Hmm.
That's why they are put in these states where the other A word is illegal. The getting rid of is illegal,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Because again, they've crippled this trafficking operation so much to where the big A word production has dropped tremendously.
Hmm.
There you go.
It's a story that 88 wanted me to cover, right? And the story, basically, to give you a summary of it, someone tried to do the A word and they arrested her for it. I'm definitely gonna cover that story. I actually passed it along to I must see if when she come back from vacation, if Ms. Parker would cover the story. She covers stuff like that. Man, when I say craziness, I'm talking about it's been some craziness going on with all of this stuff that a lot of us, if we are not tuned in, we are blind to. Man, listen, there's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about that round the table discussion that they was having with the I talked about it the other morning about it and showed this video when they were talking to all the AI people and energy people.
Right. You
They've
talking
been
about
trying
like
to buy it.
wouldn't that
Huh?
be like at the World Economic Forum little things, or not them?
Not them. We're talking about the AI people and the energy people getting together, and they've been trying to buy up land so that they can build these big generators, if you want to call them, warehouses, if you want to call them. This is one of the people that I was talking about the other morning, that they were trying to buy land from. Listen to this.
If it's my way, I'll stay and hold and feed a nation. 26 million doesn't mean anything.
Some people might find it hard to understand how Delcia Bear can turn away a $26 million offer to buy some of her land until you spend a little time with her walking the dirt road she grew up on and in the house her daddy built.
My grandfather and great-grandfather and a whole bunch of family has all lived here for years, paid taxes on it, fed a nation off of it, even raised wheat through the Depression and kept the bread lines up in the United States of America when people didn't have anything else.
Delcia is one of dozens of landowners approached by an anonymous buyer, one of the major players in artificial intelligence, likely Google or Meta or Amazon, to purchase their land. The market value for land in Mason County is about $6,000 an acre. The realtor that came to her door last April offered her and her mother about 10 times that.
They call us old stupid farmers, but we're not. We know whenever our food is disappearing, our lands are disappearing, and we don't have any water. And poison, we know we've had it.
Delcia's mom, Ida Huddleston, is now 82 years old. She says she does not need the money or the hassle. She was born on this land and she plans to die here And she certainly does not trust the promises made by the AI companies or the people who want them to build here.
So what do you say to the people who are in town that say, hey, this is going to bring jobs, this is going to bring economic prosperity?
I say they're a liar and the truth ain't in them, is what I say. It's a scam.
For Delcia, scam or not, she says she's connected to her home like Scarlett O'Hara was in Gone with the Wind.
As long as she was attached to that land, her spirit never would die. And that's the exact same thing for me right here. As long as I'm on this land, as long as it's feeding me, as long as it's taking care of me, there's nothing that can destroy me if I've got this land. If it's my way.
And that's a
No.
fact. That is an absolute fact. And the fact that they understand what they're sitting on speaks volume.
Mm-hmm.
Money can't buy
Mhm.
everything.
Nope. Now, as far as the mom is concerned, I definitely believe she believes in that 100%. The way that damn daughter was looking at that mama when she was talking, and she was saying she don't need the money, she was looking like, bitch, I could use some of that money. I'm just saying, she was looking a little weird, but
And
man,
then
listen.
like I said, you also have to you have to look at people motives and the way they come at you when they want something. Like they just
Mm-hmm.
said that an acre in their area is $6,000, which that ain't shit. But I'm just saying.
They
So
ain't
the
nothing.
fact, right? So the fact that you are willing to give me above and beyond, you know what I'm saying? 10 times fold what is worth is showing, that should be telling me, or it should be saying it's more than just the land itself. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. Man, I'm telling you, that should open up people's eyes to know it's more to it than what they saying.
Correct.
Man, when I say pay attention to that, what I just showed y'all about them trying to buy up people land for this AI crap and this energy crap that they got going on, pay attention to that. Pay attention to the young girls that I showed y'all that they talking about. Pay attention to how many of them young girls disappear. Okay, because they talking about moving them to a whole different camp, island. That's what they were talking about, moving them to. Pay attention to how they move them to this island. Nobody's going to hear from them. Nobody's going to even hear about them babies that they are pregnant with anymore. Man, everything is a plan, and just because they get busted on one way, that's one thing about people when they're doing something wrong and they have it in their mind that nobody gonna defeat them, that they still gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna find a different way to do it. It's up to us to be smart and to pay attention to what they're doing.
All right. So let me put something else on your mind since you say that. That's just like that the little fires and everything in Hawaii. That was what, 2 years ago? Okay. How, all of these elite people and everything was going over there and trying to buy their land. Everybody denied, nobody wanted to sell, they stood their ground, whatever. And then you look again and the whole island was on fire. Right?
Except for the celebrities' houses.
Right. There you go. I was just about to say that. And if you notice, because they use direct energy weapons, which of course they've been doing this shit for fucking years. That's where the California wildfires, all that comes from, but whatever. Every celebrity house in Hawaii had blue roofs, and those were the only houses and properties that was not burned to a crisp. Correct.
It was places right like 5-10 feet away from that was demolished, you know what I'm saying? Burnt to smithereens. They showed
And y'all tell me this.
Correct.
Roast and Prize. Who was the main celebrity trying to buy up all that property?
Oprah.
Haven't heard nothing about her since, huh?
Let's talk about it.
Haven't heard nothing of her since until she showed up bent over looking crippled.
You know how much heat it takes. Like we're not talking about heat from an average fire, but how much heat it takes to burn or melt glass.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
you're having these cars and everything. Like the glass was even melted. But then, like Rose said, you walk 5 feet to your right, and this whole property is untouched. How?
Hmm. Hmm. Explain how all of a sudden everybody insurance got canceled. Everybody that had insurance on their property,
Right. That was the one
insurance was
in
canceled
California.
a week.
Correct.
Yep, a week or
Correct.
so before these fires.
And they burn y'all shit down, and now y'all can't replace it. Y'all can't do nothing. So now y'all gotta go. But that had a lot to do with. It wasn't much so of the land per se. It was getting rid of a lot of the evidence that they were looking for when it came to the trafficking.
Underground.
Correct.
Yeah.
With everything else in California. Correct.
Flip mode, I'm not trying to scare you on this. These are facts that we have to pay attention to. How society is, how the government officials, these elite people are really trying to play with people's lives and play when it comes. I mean, if you have a property in California, Hawaii, wherever, and you've been paying home insurance for years, you've been paying home insurance, and then all of a sudden, a week or two before it get burned down, you have your insurance company sending you letters saying that you're not covered by
No.
fire.
It wasn't the insurance itself. It was the fire part of it.
That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
They changed up what you was paying for,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
Or your coverage, right? It wasn't like
Yeah,
right. You no longer have coverage for fire damage or nothing like that, right? And
exactly.
then all of a sudden
And
you
then you
lost
burnt the
everything from
fuck
a
down.
fire. Correct.
If that shit ain't crazy.
That's like they do. That's like they doing that to like us, like Texas, Louisiana, Florida, whatever. Like all the coastal states that deal with hurricanes. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They cancel our
Mm-hmm.
hurricane insurance, or our wind, or whatever, and then go on a little heart machine and whip up another damn Katrina and come over here and wipe us out. You know what I'm saying? Like you pay attention to
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Correct.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta pay attention. And I keep saying to y'all, we don't have no FEMA right now. There
Nope.
is no FEMA. FEMA is not in existence. They've depleted FEMA. They're not giving FEMA any money right now. So if you don't have home insurance on your homes and a natural disaster happening, your ass is fucked. Man, I'm telling you, I do these lives, man, so y'all can pay attention, man. Pay attention to what is going on around y'all, because like Prize has said, man, it can happen to anybody, anywhere.
Yep. It just depends on what they want and how bad they want it.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. Yeah, Hawaii right now is they went through that fire. Now they being flooded out. They are being flooded out. It's crazy. That's craziness.
Yep. Like I said, they did the same thing like with remember when Canada had them wildfires and all that?
Mm-hmm.
That was a land grab.
Mm-hmm.
They did the same thing there. Right.
I had a video.
Once you learn or once you see what they're doing and you learn and you recognize their patterns, when the shit happens, you could easily decipher shit from sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So don't that remind
I
y'all
gotta
of?
show y'all. Go ahead, Rose.
So don't that kind of remind y'all of? Make you think about, when when foreigners came to this land and took the land from us and did it through deeds and paperwork and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same thing reincarnated. You know, as far as them taking people's property or moving them from the property, you know, we gotta rent it out.
Which is right, which
you
is
know,
why.
you gotta-
My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
No, which is why I say it's nothing new under the sun. Right? They've been doing this. They've been using these tactics. You know what I'm saying? They just kind of evolve in other ways of doing it, meaning technology, like with the deep what I just said, the dudes, the energy weapons, you know what I'm saying? Like how they do it. You understand? Back then, you know what I'm saying, whenever they did the lab grab, that's when like the $5 Indian came into play. You know, or what they call it. You know, they gave them $5. Back then that was like you was a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? And like
They basically
now,
stole our culture like that. You know?
correct.
Now they're the Indians and they get the reservations and they get all the rights and
Exactly. They got
exemptions
the rights,
from
they have
taxes,
everything.
casinos.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's our shit.
You know? So again,
When I say it's real.
same shit, different day, you know?
Flip said, as well as when they are trying to distract us. Man, listen, if you don't, some kids said the same thing. Man, the distraction be so real. They use chaos, they use messiness. That's why, man, that's why I swear that's why I do this page so that we are aware. Even though I know that we are definitely being distracted by everything, we can even be distracted by everyday life. Man, you got to know what's going on around you.
Right.
You got to know, and don't think that it can't happen to you, because it can definitely be right at your front door. Man, it's crazy. Listen to what Congressman Thomas Macy had to say real quick, y'all.
It's that simple.
Why do you think he is working so hard not to get them released for so many months? What do you think the real reason is?
These files implicate billionaires and friends of his and political donors that he's trying to protect. And Epstein also had close ties to our own intelligence agencies and Israel's intelligence agencies. That's why there's so much effort in trying to stop this. And I do believe they'll try to stop it somewhere else. And that's going to backfire on them too.
So the president.
Did y'all fucking hear that? He's connected to intelligence agencies.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody knew he was Israeli and Mossad. Would they call it the Mossad or something like that? Like that? Yeah,
A
that's what,
spy.
right. But that's why I just said, like, all of these politicians, all of these countries, all of these elite people, as they like to classify themselves, they are all connected. Again, I keep saying they all play the game. If they was not playing the game, they wouldn't be in the positions that they were in.
Yep. And they play in that position very well.
Correct. You know, that's why, you know, and I try not to, you know, discourage people, you know, who believe that voting matters, but it don't matter who you vote for. These people are selected. They are not elected. They are put in these positions to, you know, make sure that they get their agendas passed, or, you know what I'm saying, they can get through, you know, like.
Let me make sure I'm saying this correctly. Prize, you can help me out with this. So there are votes, right? So they are the popular votes, and what's the other votes called?
It's the popular vote, and you know, I know what you're talking about.
Chat, if y'all can help us out with it, because it's two different voting that goes on, right? So we are the popular votes. right? That's what America votes are, the popular votes.
That's how it. We are made to believe it is
Believe, exactly. That's the point I'm
correct.
trying to get to.
Correct.
Those are
But
not the votes that they electoral votes. Those are the votes
right, the
that
electoral. There you
matter.
go. Right.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
those are not our votes. If you go vote, your vote is not a part of that vote. They have a certain group of people that vote in there. Those aren't our votes. Man, they're gonna put in office who they
Electoral
want to put in the
college.
office. Yeah, they're gonna put in office who they want to put in there.
Correct. That's like, for instance, Bill Clinton. When Clinton won the presidency in, well, I'm not gonna say won, when he was selected for the presidency in '92, they knew in 86 or 88, something like that. They knew who was up next before the election even came.
Man, y'all have to pay attention to the stuff that they be saying. It was it back in the 70s that Trump mom brought up that he should never be president. He's a good businessman, but he'll never be good at running the country. What did his mom know about in the 70s about him being president?
Yeah, because they chose him already, and he's not a good businessman. Like I said the other day, how many times that nigga filed bankruptcy?
But you have to understand, Rose, that is business. Believe it or not.
And I'm telling you, Price right. It definitely is.
You talking about
Like
the presidency?
No, I'm talking about like the way
bankruptcy.
Right, bankruptcy. Like when he can see that, okay, I'm not making no money, so I can file bankruptcy, I can get all my money back and I can put this money into something else. And I'm still scot-free off of what I filed bankruptcy on. That is business.
Phil said, what happens when your vote doesn't matter? They just do what they want. They're gonna do what they want to do regardless. That's why I put that news thing up this morning so y'all can hear what's going on when they come to those TSA people getting paid. Because we just heard him say last week that if they didn't vote for what one of the things that he wanted voted in, I don't know exactly what is it that he wants voted in for them to vote in. But he already said that they didn't vote that in, that to not let the TSA thing pass, right? Not let it pass for them to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So he tried to act like he was 100% behind it, signed it, and what the Republicans do, they stopped it. Man, y'all gotta pay attention.
Yeah, again,
I don't care if something was a couple years ago or what.
They're slowly preparing us for this shutdown. This is all by design. Trust me, these people have been plotting this shit years before it's implemented. They know what they are doing. They know what the end goal is. But again, like I said, you have to know what you're looking at to recognize what's going on.
So, probably would you say that is anything we can do about it? Is it any way to stop it for us regular American people, citizens of the whole world, really?
Absolutely not. Like it has to happen. And if I had to give my opinion, I wouldn't want to stop it because, these people, they call them the cabal, right? The Khazarian mafia, whatever the hell you want to call them, it's how they are disguised. The way the America has been set up, their shit is crumbling. So all this has to happen for us to switch over to everything else and shit be like it's supposed to be. You hear people talking about, like sovereign citizens and this, that, yada, yada, yada. The way the country or the way the world is running now, nobody has sovereignty. We're all slaves. Believe it or not, slavery never ended. We're all still in slavery. So their whole system has to break or crumble. Babylon has to fall. Believe it or not, we are in Babylon. If you want to
Let's go, Price.
If you want to get biblical on it, Babylon has to fall in order for us to live and be the sovereign citizens and people. I ain't gonna say citizens, but the sovereign people that we were always meant to be before they came and took shit over. So it has to happen. It has to.
Let's go, Prize. What's one thing, y'all, that they have been discussing and talking about since we were kids? I'm talking about in churches and the government. What's one, even with the government, they've brought it up. What's one thing that they have always talked about?
Oh Lord, come on, give me a hint.
It's like it has something to do with the whole world.
Oh, the New World Order?
There you go.
Right. And
when I say Prize is on the money, hold on real quick, Prize. When I say Prize is on the money with this, she is on the money. In order for their plans to go down, it has for their blueprint, like somebody said in the chat, to go down, certain things have to happen. But let's not forget that while their plans has to go a certain way, God's plans in that Bible has to go a certain way too.
Correct.
In order for
all this was written and everything that we
eons
are
ago
going on now, you know, like the way that we're going about it now goes against everything that or how it should be. It goes against universal law. You know, the yin, the yang,
yes,
the
ma'am.
good, the bad, the good, the evil. Right? We've been in the evil times. They've been had us in a chokehold since they took over this motherfucker. Like, so again, like I said, if you want to go into the biblical sense of it, look at the world or America as Babylon. Babylon has to fall. It has to.
Yep. Man, we once used to be a respected country, a feared country. Don't nobody fear us. We are not feared. We are not respected. Nothing. And it's crazy that you mentioned and said that, Prize, about America being Babylon, because that's exactly how we was taught that it was. Exactly what you said.
Like I had a conversation with somebody about a week ago, and I asked them this question. I said, "You ever heard the term hell on earth?" Where y'all think we at right now?
That's exactly what it is.
Like, this is the devil's playground. The devil run this, the devil rule this. And when I say the devil, you know, if you want to be more technical, you know, the people that run this place, you know, the Rockefellers, the build, like, you know, how they call them, the 13 family. You understand? The 1%ers. Right. Like, their God is, they don't worship the same God that we think that they worship. What is it for a man to gain the world and lose their soul, right? It's a bunch of soulless motherfuckers running this bitch. Use my language.
Hey, Pastor Nymac. Welcome to the channel. This is my first time seeing you over here. I'm telling you, when I say y'all speaking some facts this morning, you're a Prize. You own it. You are on it. Those are facts. Those are facts. It's saying in the Bible that the devil is definitely going to reign for 1,000 years to be able to influence people.
And he been raining, baby. He been tap dancing and twerking and every stuff. You hear me? Like, right. He been raining. He been on.
So
go ahead, Rose.
So y'all think that already happened then? It ain't to come as far as them thousands of years that the devil supposed to rule and
We
stuff.
living in it
No,
now.
we're in the like
We're in
we
it.
right. So we should be coming up out of these 1,000 years very soon.
Mm-hmm.
We've
Yep.
been in these 1,000 years. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
That's something to look forward to. Shit.
You know
But
what?
again, we gotta go through it. You know how they say, the rainbow always come after the storm, right? We
Mm-hmm.
gotta go through the storm in order to see the rainbow.
Mm-hmm. Man,
So
think about Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible. Let's think about it. Think about everything that the Bible describes that was happening in Sodom and Gomorrah when he told Lot and their family to leave. Just think about that, and then think about what's happening in the world today. It matches up, don't it?
to a T. That's what I say. It's like the Bible is not a literal book. I think pretty sure me and you kind of had that conversation before.
Real life Joe times.
Right. But, the Bible is written in parables. It's not supposed to be taken literal. Like you have to know how to break it down, understand everything with your spiritual eye to recognize what is going on right now. Like this is we're here.
It's crumbling.
Correct.
It's crumbling.
Just like people think like the book of Revelations, the end of the world. It doesn't mean Revelations does not mean that the world is going to end. It's the world as we know it will end.
Let's go, Prize.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you have to know how to understand and decipher the things that you're reading. It's like going into these damn caves in Egypt, you know what I'm saying? And trying to understand and read the hieroglyphs. You understand? Everybody can't break that down and understand the meaning of that. You have to know what you're looking at. Or, you got to know what it is to know how to understand it, to receive it.
Yep. Man, and this when it comes to, a point when we be talking about Black people being awake to understand and to see and be able to decipher what's actually going on. If you're not awake, you won't even see it. You're not going to understand it. You're not going to do none of that. You're not going to read. You're not going to study. You're not going to research. Man, I'm telling you, if y'all actually sit back, go back and really research and go through politics and really look at everything. I'm talking about Kennedy time. I'm talking about Martin Luther King
how you know
time.
I was about to touch
I'm
on
talking
that?
about
How you know I was about
all
to
of that.
touch on that?
Man, I'm telling you, if you go back there, even before then, and actually do your research on everything, man, it'll all match up and it'll make sense to you what was going on back then. Well, they were trying to keep quiet because it was part of their whole plan.
Yep. Because again, the same thing that they're doing now, or that's in process now, with the taking down of the Federal Reserve and everything. Kennedy tried to do that, and that's why his head got blown open in Dallas all those many years ago. You go back and you listen to his last State of the Union address. He spoke on this. He spoke on the secret societies and their secret agendas and all the what they was doing. And you look again, his head had a hole in it.
We ain't gonna talk about the peace treaty letter that he had wrote.
Okay.
We ain't gonna talk about that. That letter that he wrote that they ripped up and destroyed after he died, and that peace treaty that he had made, how it was reversed a couple days later after he passed. Man, y'all gotta pay attention. Read. That when we talk over here, I don't want y'all just to be over here just listening. I want y'all to go do y'all research so y'all know exactly what we talking about.
Right. Like I said, I mean, look, I didn't learn all of this in a couple of days. Like this has
Man, it took.
been years. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Of like once, what I told you, pretty truck. I started this in like 08, and
Mm-hmm.
I started off of the music industry side because at that time that's when we started hearing all this about the Illuminati, the Illuminati, the
Mm-hmm.
Illuminati. So I'm nosy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nosy in real life.
Yep.
I tell y'all that all the time. I want to know what the hell Illuminati is. So guess what? I started digging. And damn it, when I
Mm-hmm.
hit that rabbit hole, I went from the
Man, listen.
Illuminati to everything else because again,
And it connected, didn't it?
everything is connected. This is a big networking scheme. Think of it like a pyramid scheme. Everything and everybody is connected in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Hmm.
All connected.
Who
Like I
was
keep
Trump talking
saying,
about last
right?
night?
But like I keep saying, if y'all think about it, Diddy was to the music industry what the E-Man was to these politicians.
Say that one more time. I don't think they heard you in the back.
Diddy was to the music industry and Hollywood what the E-Man was to these politicians. Same game, different players.
And both of them wanted to do what? They were about to run their mouths.
Correct. Both of them had all the dirt on everybody. Think about it.
Everybody.
Didn't had everybody in these parties from Obama on down. The same way Epstein didn't had everybody on his planes in his little St. James Island from presidents and all these politicians and all on down. And you know what happened when Mad Day come? We see Mad Day on this motherfucker every day. Come on now.
I swear to you. What's up, Cali Cub? What's up, Cali? What's going on with y'all this morning? Well, at evening, I should say, because it's damn near 5 o'clock. Man, I'm telling y'all, if ain't no time been more important, it's now, man. People better wake up.
With that song that they sung on Sister Act 2, you want to be somebody, you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. I don't know why that song just came to my head when you said that.
I'm telling you, you better pay attention or you'll be in trouble.
Correct.
Let me take this call, Price. And,
Oh Lord,
Rose
she
told me
leaving me
down.
again, y'all.
It's real
Rose,
quick.
talk
It's
to
real
me.
quick.
Rose, come off mute.
Yo,
Yeah, okay, handle this. You know, I don't know nothing about holding no Pamela down.
what happened? She gone.
She got
So
a
yeah,
phone
man.
call.
Look, I want to do a little interview or something with you on my channel later on because I want to go deep into the other stuff you were talking about too.
Huh?
I need to learn some stuff. You hear me?
An interview with me?
Man, yeah, man. On some real talk shit. Shit. Yeah, aren't you scared?
I don't like it like that, Rose. I'm gonna have to think about it.
You say you don't like it like that.
I don't like you like that.
Oh, well, fuck you then. Fuck you then.
Well, when you trying to do this?
Man, whenever you got time, you work long. You get off after I do. So
right.
You have to wait till the weekend.
Yeah, I
That's
was just
cool
about to
if we
say
can
that, like
squeeze it
something
in.
like this will probably have to be like on the weekend because I really don't have time during the week. I don't, not with my work schedule.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, it was something you were saying earlier. I want to dig deeper
right,
into.
but you have to, you have to pick a focal point because, right, you have to pick a focal point on what it is that you want to talk about because
It's gonna be about what you was talking about with the firmament and outer space and all that. That's where we're gonna
okay,
start.
right, okay, because I was just about to say, you know, that if we just all over the place, you know, a lot of people that's hearing this for the first time, they're not gonna be able to keep up. They're gonna get lost. So like we have to, right, you have to kind of like, you know what I'm saying? be
Yeah, you
specific.
see, at
Yeah,
first,
it's my lane. I'm
at
good.
first,
I'm good at that.
yeah,
Oh,
I was trying to keep it on one subject when I was going live, but then we be all over the
yeah,
place.
right,
But I
right.
swear, if you've been over here, you know you know exactly what we're talking about. And you know exactly why we all over the place, because at the end of the day, most of it connects.
Correct.
Mhm.
All of where you went today connects because that's why we went there because we was talking about one thing led to another, but because they connected. So
Right.
it's necessary that we did. You know? Ain't no
Mhm.
wrong with it.
Mhm. Sunkist says she's still listening. Callie says she been packing all day, so she hate over here. Baby, be joyous and thankful that you pack into moving to that beautiful house.
Correct. And not let me shut up.
One thing God says is he not gonna tell you how hard it's gonna be for you to enjoy that blessing. You know, it ain't gonna be easy. Just get packed up, get to like always says, get it to get through it. Once you get through it, man, you're gonna be so happy and relaxed and peaceful at your new house. I always say when I go look at a new house, if I can't sit there and envision my grandkids running through that house, my family walking around that house, that's not my house. If I can envision all that, then I know that that's my house, and I know that God is gonna make sure I get that house.
Well, Sleepy Rob, hit the link. Come up here. Let's build off of each other.
Come on, I'll drop the link again.
Right,
We
he
got a
been
couple
saying
more
that for
minutes,
like the
y'all, because I'm gonna have
longest.
to run.
Right, he been saying that for the longest. He wanted
I ain't
to.
about to get cussed out, y'all, because
Oh, girl, tell
excuse me.
like I said, yeah. I wish he could see my finger. Tell him, yeah.
I know he gonna be ready to go after a while. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm halfway ready. That's why I got halfway ready, so I ain't have to do
Oh,
much.
y'all going somewhere? Oh, okay. Well, I understand. I understand. I understand.
Hold on. I got y'all. Just in case he want to hit the panel. You know what I'm saying? Help you out a little bit. Help you out a little bit. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. It's always a vibe, man, when we can get up here. Basically, I always enjoy Prize. Big Red Diva be joining me during the week.
Yeah, in the
Roast.
mornings. I be listening in on y'all, right? Kiss, he will not hit
Prize.
the panel because he tell it to me and Pretty Sure. Cause man, I don't care that much. That's y'all thing. I don't care that much. He just
He care. He's sitting there right now wondering if he should go ahead and hit that link.
Who y'all talking about? Kelly Cruz?
Sherlock Holmes. I named him. He got a new
You
name
know
this
what?
morning.
Oh, he
Sherlock
woke
Holmes
too.
cracking cases, baby, like it ain't no tomorrow around
Oh. I'm about to tell him what you said. Hey, baby. Prize is on here calling you Sherlock Holmes. She said you running around cracking all the goddamn cases open.
Look, you see what
you heard him?
I ain't heard what he said, but I hear him talking. What he say?
Now, see, any other
He
time
said
he'll
you need to
come hit the
come and
panel
do
and
your
go right.
administrative. She wants you to hit the panel and tell her to her face. He said I ain't.
Back in the day, he'll come hit the panel and go to sleep on everybody.
Correct.
I'm telling you.
My administrative damn duties. Asking where my raise at. If I quit.
She said where her damn raise at for she quit. She said for the 15th time. She ain't playing with you. He said you ain't gonna get no unemployment check.
God,
Did you time Prize out?
Hit his ass. Please.
He said absolutely. I ain't messing with y'all.
I told you he put his hands on me in front of people. I told you.
She said you put your hands in front of her. Me in front of people. You put your hands on her in front of people. They're laughing. Don't be putting your hands on her in front of people, baby. You know you got to do that in the back.
Right. He
So
could have
nobody can't
cussed me
see
out
you.
on the back end. Don't be timing me out in front of people. I was in my feelings that morning.
He said there ain't no timeout button in the back.
But again, Rose, like I said, yeah, like we could definitely get together and see you know, about
I
the
definitely come and be involved. For real.
right.
Yeah, man. You can do that.
Yeah, most definitely. I
And it
definitely
will.
pop up over there
And the
for
only thing
sure.
I'm gonna ask is please don't make it an open panel because the
No,
last time
ain't gonna be nothing like that,
the last
dog.
time I attempted this conversation with Josh, oh my God, we was
Mm-hmm.
doing so good until
Mm-hmm.
Vato and Mahia came up there.
Yeah, they're not even, that type of shit ain't going down. So
Right.
see the problem that content creators got for some reason, and we all started from day one. Content creators have been here. They ought to know, but they know I'm quick to put a motherfucker backstage. I'm not gonna ask you to go on mute. I'm not gonna put you on mute. You going backstage because the shit gonna be clear. I'm gonna let this person finish saying what they were saying. I let chaotic shit. I ain't with this shit.
Man, you see how I be moving. You see, who was that? I think it was just me and my 5 was up here, and I seen somebody that was trying to come up. Like, you don't be over here. I know you don't be over here, and I know where you come from on YouTube. You're not about to come over here and play.
Right.
You're not about to come over here. You're not about to fuck the vibe up. You're not about to come over here with none of that shit.
And you know,
Let my mother's keeper said you better stop ignoring her comments in the chat.
but we jump
He
his
said,
ass.
"Oh my God."
Add that part to it.
Say it again, Prize.
But we jump his ass.
She said, Prize said before they jump your ass. He said, y'all ain't goddamn gonna overwork his ass. He said, shit.
But like I said, Rose, like after that, like I never attempted to get on another link and have these type of conversations until Pretty Trucker started going live.
Yeah, I got you. You gotta worry about that. I know how you.
They completely derailed it, and then once you get me out the mood, like I was over it fast, and it was just like, you know what, whatever, y'all got it, and I just let them have it. I was like, not doing
I
it.
forgot who panel we was on that day. It was, I think Lack had left us up on his panel one night, and we was in a real good conversation. And then a couple people came over and just fucked the whole vibe in the conversation up. And I said I would never do that again. Like, if we're gonna have conversations like we be having, or like Rose talking about having, like we literally have to have them in controlled areas, because people come either fuck the vibe up or don't respect somebody else,
right?
or
Whatever,
don't respect
right.
somebody else's opinions and all that stuff. They know I don't play that over here. Like, you have to respect other people's beliefs and opinions over here. You can't just cut them off or tell them that they wrong, or because everybody has their own thoughts,
Right? Like
their own
for
opinions
instance,
on stuff.
when you said the stuff about the gravity, right? I was like,
Yep.
oh, I don't know about this. You know what I'm saying? Not one time did I say, oh man, you sound stupid. Or like that was the shit that they was on that night. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
Your comeback though for that made me think. It really made me think logically.
Right, because that's you could always expect a difference in opinion, but again, you know, I have to make you understand why I feel differently, not just dismiss everything you said because I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? And try to belittle you. Like, no, it's no. That's not how a conversation works.
I'm telling you. But people don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to communicate. Some kids said there's a lot of people that won't read the room and they just want to be chaotic everywhere they go. Those are
Correct.
facts. I'm not playing them games. That's not. If that's like how, that's why I respect my mods that I have over here for sure. If they feel like something ain't right, I really don't got to say nothing to them. Because half the time somebody can come over here with bullshit before I can even read it. They got their ass up out of here. telling you, the block list is long. You know what, Prize, you want to fight everywhere you goddamn go. I'm sick of you.
Well, okay, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good.
Man, let me leave y'all because we about to
Right, I was just
get up
about to
out of
say
here.
that. Go ahead because I know
But let me.
he over there looking at you on the side of his eye, like come
No,
on
he
with
ain't
that
even
look.
in here.
Oh,
Nah, he ain't even in here. Nah, I'm gonna leave y'all with some just some food for thought videos. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do. There's some good stuff to hear. Hold on.
It is lonely praying for folk who don't got the strength to pray for themselves. Lonely when you sit on the phone and listen to all their problems, knowing good and well they not gonna listen to nothing you say back. Lonely when everybody think you got way more money than you actually got, but because you say yes to everybody, they don't realize you just as broke as them. So then they start saying stuff like, see, that's why you my friend, because you got it, but you ain't got no strength to say, I don't have it. I just don't know how to tell y'all no. So I'm finna give you my money and I'm gonna just trust God on the. It's lonely when you could have somebody if you want somebody, but you don't just want anybody. So instead of just settling for anything, you choose to be by yourself, and folk be talking to you like you need a man or you need a woman. I don't want nobody. It's lonely. It is frustrating. That's why I don't have a lot of friends, because I ain't got the strength to be carrying unnecessary weight. It is lonely. It is lonely praying for.
Hold on.
I saw a post that said, and I don't want anyone around me who takes me out of character. And that's a fact. Because, baby, if you cost me my peace of mind, then you cost me too much and I don't need you around me. Nowadays, my peace of mind is everything. It took a lot for me to get to this state of mental that I'm in. I don't want to be a part of any drama. I don't want to have to get loud. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to have an attitude. I don't want to have to treat you in a negative way. So if you coming around me causes me to act this way and take me out of character, I'd very much so rather just not be around you. All I want to do is wake up every day and be at peace. I want to wake up every day and I want to laugh. I want to wake up every day and I want to be surrounded by love. I want to wake up every day and I want to do the things that bring me peace and bring me joy. If you come around me and you cause me anxiety, if you come around me and you cause me anger, if you come around me and cause me to have to be someone that I'm not, I don't need you around me. Matter of fact, I don't want you around me. Like I said, my peace of mind is everything. I've worked so hard for it. I've gotten rid of people. I've taken myself out of so many situations, so many environments. I've grown so much. The last thing I'm going to do is allow someone to come in and take me back to what I used to be. Negative. I saw a post that.
I'm telling you, it's so much going on in this world, man. It's so important to protect your peace. It is important to protect your peace. And I'm going to protect mine at all costs, even from family members. Listen to this.
A jealous family member is more dangerous than a hateful enemy. And people don't like talking about that, but an enemy shows their hand. You know where they stand. You know what to expect. But jealousy inside the family, that's quiet. That's hidden behind love, jokes, and I just want the best for you. They know your weaknesses. They know your past. They know what hurts you. They know how to get close without being questioned. So when they envy you, it don't come loud. It comes doubt, discouragement, low expectations wrapped in concern. They don't want you to fail. They just don't want you to pass them, and that's dangerous. Because you will listen to family before you listen to outsiders. You will second guess yourself because of people you trust. You will shrink to keep peace. And sometimes the biggest lesson is realizing that love and alignment is not the same thing. You can love someone and still need distance from their energy. Blood don't make someone safe. Intent does. And protect.
I bet, y'all.
A jealous family member is more dangerous than a hateful enemy. And people don't like talking about that, but an enemy shows their hand. You know where they stand. You know what to expect. But jealousy inside the family, that's quiet. That's hidden behind love, jokes, and I just want the best for you. They know your weaknesses. They know your past. They know what hurts you. They know how to get close without being questioned. So when they envy you, it don't come loud. It comes doubt, discouragement, low expectations wrapped in concern. They don't want you to fail. They just don't want you to pass them, and that's dangerous because you will listen to family before you listen to outsiders. You will second guess yourself because of people you trust. You will shrink to keep peace. And sometimes the biggest lesson is realizing that love and alignment is not the same thing. You can love someone and still need distance from their energy. Blood don't make someone safe. Intent does. And protecting your growth, even from family, it ain't betrayal. It's survival. A jealous family member?
Those are
Man,
some
say
facts.
what?
You hear me?
Big old facts, like we say, big old facts.
Mm-hmm. Just in case, you know what I'm saying, somebody need to hear them facts, that confirmation, you know what I'm saying, that you've been praying about and questioning certain people around you. God gonna show you exactly who they are. When they talk about your little jobs, your little house you moving into. I see you got your little new car.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to them words.
Them word,
Pay
I
attention
say
to all
that
of that.
all the time. Words
Mm-hmm.
are everything.
Mm-hmm. I see you getting your little body together. Mm-hmm. I see you got your little new promotion at work. Man, pay attention to the jokes, man. Pay attention to people that's smiling in your face, but really they're envious behind your back. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all made this live show, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. I love y'all, man. Y'all did y'all thing for real. Salute to Beezy, to Price, to Rose that came up here and kept it going, man. I love this live.
You are very much so welcome. Thank you for having me yet again, even though I know you want to choke me because I don't hit the link enough.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when I be on the road. You know, so you come and help a sister out a little bit more. But I know you be busy.
Yeah,
So
especially
you
in the
know what I'm
morning, I'll be
saying?
moving around, driving with them children, trying to get them ready for school. Then once I get
telling
to
you.
work, it'd be a lot. I could be on your panel, but I'll be on mute. So that kind of like defeats the
I
purpose.
know.
Right. It
I
defeats the
know.
purpose.
It's all right. It's all right. Salute SRT Ken. You are definitely late to the show, buddy.
Right.
You are definitely late. We
You
are
miss a, and you
leaving.
miss a damn good one too, bro. Late.
Yeah.
So
But
again,
I'm gonna
y'all
tell
have a
y'all.
good one. Oh,
You too. You
let me
too.
just drop. Y'all have a good one, and I will catch y'all in these streets where I'm not gonna be on my intellectual shit. I'm gonna be on my fuck shit. So y'all just don't mind me. Let me do me, okay?
Yes, and don't y'all forget that the spring back purge
Yes,
is
started.
tonight at 6 p.m. It started already?
Yeah.
I'm about to say it's supposed. Yeah, yep. It is. It's 5:10 here. It's 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I'm gonna let everybody go. So you know what I'm saying, just in case y'all want to go over there and be messy, you can. But salute to everybody, man. Thank y'all for the good show. I definitely enjoyed everybody. I enjoyed the subjects we talked about. And till next time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good day. Enjoy y'all Saturday. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. You know, just to give y'all a little update on any news, or if y'all want to continue the conversation, we can definitely get back on it tomorrow.
Correct. Well, again, tomorrow, if you're not too early, you know, if I can catch you, you know, I'm definitely coming back up here. Like I said, I got more free time on the weekends than I do than during the week. So.
I know. That's why I said I can kind of catch some people that I want to be in the chat, or some people that want to be up on the panel. I can kind of catch y'all more on the weekends because y'all not busy with the kids and y'all not busy working. So, man, salute to everybody, man. When I say I enjoyed y'all for real. Man, y'all be careful, be safe, dress warm because it's kind of chilly outside. And man, till tomorrow, y'all. Salute.
Bye,
Salute
y'all.
everybody. Salute BZ. I know you on mute. Get over there, getting ready to go. Salute y'all.
Thanks for something real, baby. But we got to go.
If you get blocked or timed out, it's just business, nothing personal.
Now see, if you had got you some act right, that wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Bye, we out.
Y'all come back now. You hear?